I'm just gonna speak up on what y'all don't know, but in regards to my wife, she is probably, if not the smartest, one of the smartest people that I know.
Sonic Beats.
Bible, you crap, it's the origin of feces. You just as brain dead as your boyfriend Nietzsche. The descent of man has been foretold as pseudo-crack science and comedy gold. With my Christian sword, I'm giving you scars by crushing your pride by dropping sick bars. With the power of God and the King of the Jews, I'm the natural selection to school this fool. I heard Miss Parker was giving out freebies. Her man found out I'm the dominant species. So choke on the truth and don't act surprised when Christians praise Jesus because he's still alive. I will confess that your husband was wrong. You wear the pants and he wears the thongs. Your fake Miss Parker, you act like a pig. You smell like fish bokeem with a wig.
Finish her.
Jesus is the Christ, he conquered the grave. Parker, when you die, you better be saved. You are the joke, and you're not real funny. Your body is cheap or hardly any money. Do you even cook or mop the floor? You weak little lady, I'll expose your flaws. You follow men's orders like a dumb little slave. I can be real petty and pee on your grave with your manly face and your low IQ. Quit being a failure, cause I own you. That's right, chicken head, I don't want no pissing. You worship the devil cause that's your religion. You're addicted to me, and you ain't got no life. Try all you want, you'll never be my wife. I'm a little bit hungry, go get me a tab. And when you serve me dinner, I'll pass on your crab.
Flawless victory.
It's an unfortunate situation.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sowing and Reaping YouTube channel. Hello, say hello to Watermelon. No, I'm just joking, guys. I would never be that dumb to name my cat that. But you know, this is my little one of my little babies that grew up. Big boy now, right? You big boy? You big boy? Yeah, you big boy. Yeah. It's my little baby. Yeah. All right. So let's get this thing started here real quick. Couple of little changes to the show today. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm going to keep my word and I'm going to bring Frank into the room and any member of the Geekroom that wants to come in here. And I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this when they do come in here. Number two, I want to start this off because this for me is personal. This is not something where it's me just making another video response, trying to glorify the Lord or whatever. That alone is not the case. I'm doing this because this is personal. You see, a lot of you don't understand that Dragnut, the Geek Room, and a lot of his affiliates was coming after me for practically nothing for like the last 3 or 4 years. And they were just stretching things and making stuff up when they were coming after me and saying things about me. Even to this very day, Frank in the Geek Room is making things up about me. You know what I mean? And they're going to continue to do that because when you're irrelevant on social media, that's what you do. You know what I mean? So for me, this is personal because this happens to deal with one of my little topics, and that is morality. And I'm going to prove a point today to Frank, and not just to Frank. I think one of them dudes on their name is Brian, and I think another, and obviously you got Tatted, and then you got the Blue Meanie. If there are any other members to the Geek Room, I don't really know, but I think those are the 4 people pretty much. But I'm going to destroy that entire YouTube channel. And I have made a decision to do this. Well, to destroy what's left of it, because let's be honest. Some people beat me to the punch, and you'll all see what I mean pretty soon. And then they kind of did it themselves. I want to start this off with this, because the Geek Room's argument against me has been this. Okay. G-Man is a terrible person because he has friends that are child abusers. They have said this in their posts. They have said this in videos. And they have said this many times talking about me. And believe it or not, it's not just a Geek Room. It's a lot of people out there that are saying that G-Man's a terrible person because he's friends with child abusers. Quick thing about me, really quick. Number one, I'm a Christian. I'm a real one, okay? I'm not that fake that lives over there in Peckville, okay? I'm legit. I know my Bible, and I know what I'm talking about. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. As a Christian, I don't believe in good people. I only believe that that by nature, Frank, Brian, Frank, Brian, the girl with the blue hair, Tatted, everybody watching, myself, and everybody in the world are sinners. Romans 3:23 says we have all sinned and has fallen short of the glory of God. If you know anything about Christianity, you would know that's my starting point. Okay, my starting point isn't, I'm a good person, because you don't know how hard it is to actually prove something like that. And I'm going to educate Frank today on why he's not a good person. Okay, people want to sit there and say that G-Man's a reaction channel and all this other stuff and whatnot. Let me tell you something. After today, I don't think they're going to want to talk to me no more. I don't think they're going to want anything to do with me no more, especially when Frank comes in his room, because he got some explaining to do. And I want to emphasize this again. He says that I'm a terrible person because I'm a friend of I'm friends with child abusers. Although he still hasn't told me who those friends are. He still has not told me who those friends are, and hopefully today he'll actually do it. Nobody on social media is good people, not in the eyes of God and not in the eyes of Christians. If you hear a Christian calling you good, you should probably ask them what they mean by that in light of Romans 3:23. Very important to get them to elaborate on what they mean by that. There should be a definition, a healthy definition for a person who's a quote unquote bad person and a person who's a good person. You'll notice a lot of the people that go around saying that they're good people and people are horrible people and terrible people. There's no definition to work with. It's just their own personal opinion. Okay. Believe it or not, that actually comes out of the occult. And I'm going to prove that on my G-Man channel, probably either Monday or Wednesday, when we talk about the origins of this my opinion stuff matters and whatnot. But Frank, you kind of did this to yourself. Dragnut, you guys kind of did this to yourself. Because I'm talking about everybody who was part of the group known as the Dragoons, and that was coming after me. That goes for Burnt Toast, all of them. Because they all will tell you, except for Dragnut, I'll give him credit, he never said he was a good person. The rest of them did. They tried to argue that they were good people. Because the problem is, if you're not a good person, you cannot go around judging other people. That's like a murderer going around and telling people, you're a terrible person. You're a murderer. Well, who cares what you think? You know what I mean? And you would be in the right to have that attitude about that person. You know what I mean? So what I want to do is I want to talk about Frank very specifically. But some of these videos is going to go into drag and all the other stuff and whatnot. And again, a little bit of a change of the show, what I mentioned earlier. I know I said that the Dark Ninja was going to be here, and what's his name? Bad Tragic was going to be here. That would have been tomorrow. Okay. I don't even know if they're watching right now. When I look at the chat, I'll find out as I go on through the show. When I get my hands on my phone, or when I take a look at it here, or when I cut this other computer on that's right next to me, or whatever. This is important because tomorrow I'm not going to be on social media. Tomorrow I have other engagements that I completely forgot that I had. So I got to do this today, and I got to do this right now. Okay. So you're only going to get about 70% of what I'm going to show everybody on here. But when I get to the getting Dark Ninja on my channel, I think that's when all the fun is actually going to happen. But this is some serious stuff that we got to talk about here. If you've been following me when I was on GTV, you know that Miss Parker was coming at me hard, trying to make it sound like her life was all peachy and rosy. And Miss Parker, I'm sorry for bringing this up, but there needs to be some background put on this. If you guys can go on your channels and put out background and all that stuff, it's only fair that I do the same thing. Miss Parker got on here claiming that her marriage was great and that her life was great and everything else was great. And you want to know what? I have friends on social media too. I have people that can get me information too. You know what I mean? And information came into my hands and I found out that her life wasn't all peachy and rosy the way she made it sound like it was. These people think that they can continually do evil to you and think that they're going to get away with it. I'm sorry. That's not how life works. Not for me, not for you, and not for anybody else on here. If you mess with the wrong people, they're going to dig. They're going to go in your closet and they're going to see just what kind of a good person you really claim you are. Well, a lot of people don't want to run for public office because they know that people are going to dig. Now, I didn't have to dig that hard because one thing I know about these people is they have multiple YouTube channels for different purposes. For example, Dragnut could never get mad at me when I used to say his name on here because for crying out loud, he had a YouTube channel with his first and last name on it. You know what I mean? That he made. And he told everybody what his name was and what the purpose of the channel was. And you can go look it up and it's still up there. All right. Frank did too. Frank has the Geekroom and he has Crude AF. And anybody who types in on their computer for Crude AF will see exactly what I'm talking about. Now, yesterday, Frank was doing a lot of big talk. G-Man was afraid. G-Man was afraid. And he was trying to do anything he could to manipulate his way on my YouTube channel early. Frank, you not only will you be given a link, but don't take that G-Smack personally, dude, because you're going to get it today. And you had this one coming for a while, sir. I don't need your permission to show this because apparently everybody had this video on YouTube. Now, if I'm such a terrible person and G-Man is such a horrible person, you better write down every last horrible thing that G-Man ever did because we're going to compare and contrast to your life and the things that you've done. See, I don't think you are in any position to talk about Sabella, Carrie, me, or anybody else on social media. You need to take a look at your life. Okay? Unfortunately, some of the things I'm going to say in this video is going to offend some of the people who are not even with Frank. Please understand that this video is directed towards the Geekroom and the group formerly known as the Dragoons. The people that was financially supporting Dragnut and helping Dragnut and all the other stuff and whatnot. This is where my energy is going towards. Okay? Because honestly and truthfully, they deserve this. They deserve everything that they're going to get in this video today. And shout out to Tragic, Dark Ninja, and everybody else who made their videos out there exposing these people. Like, for example, this whole Hater Nation. I'm not going to pretend to be some type of expert on it, but it seems like everybody's got like a group that they're affiliated with here on social media. And while they're part of this particular group, everybody has a particular role in this particular group. Some of them have a goal. Some of them are assigned to go out there and get people's personal information, to dox people, to harass them personally. Everybody seems to have a particular role. But when it comes to Hater Nation, Dragnut, Miss Parker, the Geekroom, BGTV, they all had roles that they had to play. And if I had 15 to 16 hours, oh, trust me, I'll touch on every last one of them. You know what I mean? But they all had their roles that they had to play to keep this garbage going as long as possible so that they can make as much money as possible. You have heard Frank, for example, say, again, G-Man's friends with child abusers. And not only that, G-Man was in the present. G-Man is friends with Shanny. G-Man is friends with Rev. G-Man was defending Matt. You're going to hear a lot of garbage coming out of their mouth with it, taking what I say out of context. But don't worry. Don't worry. Because during this stream, we're going to hear directly out of Frank's own mouth what kind of a person he is, and the people that he he keeps company with. We're going to take you're going to take that same energy and them same arguments, and we're going to throw them right back at Frank's face. And before Frank says a word to me about my behavior and how I'm acting on here, which he's not qualified to even talk about. And I'm going to say this again. I'm one of these people on here that believes that people like the Geekroom, they're not qualified to talk to me about what G-Man does and what G-Man doesn't do. How many of you have heard me call him a stalker? Okay? Frank, I'm going to say this right now, dude. And you know what? If you're going to send me a cease and desist, take me to court or what, you can do whatever you want, dude. You're going to lose. Everything that I'm going to show on here is factual information. This is not me slandering you or anything like that. You see, the moment you start opening up your mouth about other people, you make it possible for everybody else to talk about you. I think I know the law on these topics a little bit better than you, Frank. All right? So, trust me, a lot better than you, Frank. And I'm not going to tell you why. All right? But what I want to do is I want to take a look at this restraining order that was put on Frank by Bullhorn Betty. And I want to look at this document that was given to Frank by the courts and whatnot and what he had to do. Frank says he's not a stalker, but he was stalking Bullhorn Betty. How does that work? How many times do you need to violate people's personal space? Or how many times do you need to follow people around or stalk them before you get hit with the tag of stalker? One time. That's it. Once. That's it. And you're a stalker. You can call me a stalker. Gee, man, you went to Shanny's house unannounced. I've been to a lot of people's houses unannounced. I've been to Evangelist Ken's house unannounced. I went to channels, YouTube channels, unannounced. I've done a lot of things unannounced because I am a man and I have no problem admitting to what I've done right and the things that I've done wrong. I have no problem with doing that. But that's what real adults do. What babies do is they don't take any personal responsibility for anything that they have done. And Frank, I don't respect you as an adult. And if you want to see the full extent, please come to New York tomorrow. Just let me know where. Empire State Building, what used to be the World Trade Center, which is now the One World Station. We can go there. We can go to Chinatown, anywhere you want in New York. And I will not treat you like an adult. I will hold your hand crossing the street. I will teach you your ABCs and 1, 2, 3s because I don't believe you're very intelligent either. I'm just telling you how I really feel about you, dude. You got to be stupid for these people to have all of this stuff on here about you. What is your obsession with this old? I'm sorry, not with this old, but with this lady. What is your obsession with her? Is not your wife doing her job? Like, what is your obsession with her? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's take a look at this documentary that the Dark Ninja did, because, you know, Frank was teasing me earlier saying, oh, gee, man, you're just going to show everybody a video that was done 100 years ago. Let's say Matt Bell decided to come on YouTube again. And Matt Bell got on here saying, I'm better than everybody, and I'm this big thing of morality and whatnot. And then somebody reminded him why he went to prison. Would that be wrong? No. But in your case, we need to do this with you because you need to remember who you are. See, I'm not going to get on here and call you a horrible person. I'm going to remind you why you're a sinner and why my Bible is correct when it says that you're a sinner. Frank, see, I'm going to take full advantage of this. I want to prove that my God is real. I want to prove that the Bible is valid. And I want to prove that you need God, period. And there's nothing you can do about it except, you're right, G-Man, I did do those things. That's all you can do. People making false accusations about me. No, you make false accusations about me. Are you going to tell me that calling me gay is a fact? And then try to take, no, I will use you like an accordion if you ever try to throw me in court. And then you will get laughed at by the judge, the police, and everybody else in there. And then open the door for the churches here. You see LGBTQ lies. They lie about heterosexual males. I will have a field day with you, dude. An absolute field day with you. Same way the cops used to come into that house and laugh at Shanny when she was trying to get me evicted the wrong way. The same way the cops are going to be laughing at you. All right. So let's take a look at this first video here real quick. Again, this one, and by the way, again, shout out to Dark Ninja. If you're not subscribed to his YouTube channel, please go subscribe to him. He has a very interesting opener for his channel, and I actually like it. I think the guy does really good work with exposing people on here. He mentioned some names of some people on here that I'm going to briefly get into, but these are the kind of people that Dragna and the Geek Room were affiliated with. So let's take a look at this here real quick, okay? We'll deal with that first, and then we'll take a look at the Bullhorn Betty stuff. Your G-Man's a terrible person. I bet you won't say that no more. I hope he does, because I can't wait for the first atheist to come on G-Man channel talking about some and by the way, for those of you who like Carrie's live right now if you guys want to go watch her. But anyway, I like how these atheists like to get on here and claim that there's no such thing as good and evil, but then there's horrible people on the planet. But a bunch of lying hypocrites. But anyway, let's play this here real quick.
Internet filth downplays the sick and twisted attacks they have thrown our way.
Shout out to Dark.
I continue on to fight for what is right. As defeated the Plate Gang back in 2020 may have come back to haunt me, Plate Gangers Roxo and Rocket is out for blood, foaming at the mouth. Me helping Big Trash and his fellow comrades battle the pieces of shit of Hater Nation, Roxo and Rocket followed me to the Fatmosphere and is now joining forces.
With disclaimer though, as I do with any of these videos that I review, I do not necessarily agree with everything that I'm listening to. I have to do that legally because, you know, Frank might want to call his girly lawyer and have him call me. I don't know why. What are you going to do? Is lose?
With the scumbags of Hater Nation. As HN is not self-aware, Roxo and Rocket will gain control of the sphere, slowly making them their puppets, knowing what Roxo is capable of.
You know we're the ones who swatted Dark Ninja, right? You know we're the ones who doxed his kid.
Well, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I want you to remember what they're saying. They're talking about doxing. One of the things that you will notice about the kind of people that that the Geek Room and a lot of these people are affiliated with is that they all love doxing people for some reason. It's something that they practice on a regular basis. There's nothing wrong with it until you do it to them. But we're the terrible people, right?
Yeah, but we're the ones who made a song. We're the Plate Gang. That's what we do. You know we're the ones who swatted Dark Ninja.
I'm warning you, atheists. You better not come to my YouTube channel. I'm a good person. Morality is subjective. You better not do it. Not even Matt Dillahunty. None of you better come on there and do it.
You know we're the ones who doxed his kid.
These people already know Roxo doxes kids, swats people, and harasses innocent people in real life. And these people lie and justify it. Let's see why these sick individuals from Hater Nation are okay with Roxo doing this. Hang tight, for we will reveal what type of sick people we are dealing with.
I love this guy, Shannon. I keep saying this about Dark Ninja. If you haven't seen this guy's intros, it is so awesome. I really wish I thought of the idea that he had with the whole Dark Ninja thingy. Like I'm fanboying hard over this Dark Ninja guy, man. He's good at what he does.
What's up, guys? This is another upload of the Dark Ninja. These first screenshots are about Roxo.
I'm sorry. I gotta watch that again. I love that. I gotta watch that again. That is so awesome. It's not boring like the drink.
What's up, guys? This is another upload of the Dark Ninja. These first screenshots are about Roxo admitting that he's Zoom's henchman. If you don't know nothing about Zoom, I'm going to give you a little bit of lore from Zoom in the past, just in case you're not familiar who Zoom is. This next clip is just a clip of Zoom's voice, just so you guys recognize his voice.
By the way,
Yeah, do you even know?
Even after Frank comes in here and fails, and Frank understands that he can't get past any of this, ladies and gents, I expect that diva to flag this video down. So don't expect for it to be up too long. And no, I am not going to take it down. I'm going to wait for that crybaby diva to come and flag down my video. Then what I'm going to do is this Dark Ninja channel, I'm going to make sure it gets like about maybe 15,000 subscribers. I'm going to talk about it so much. Mark my words.
What you have to win that kind of case?
I don't care what you have to say at this point. You're just all you've done.
Well, yeah, because I'm more intelligent than you, and you can't handle it.
You have to be able to prove.
I'll tell you what you need to win.
I'm just gonna mute.
You need to prove prima facie.
You muted him,
which means you have to prove the false statement is true. You have to prove the false statement's true.
I don't care.
You have to prove the statement was communicated.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you're not going to
person.
talk me out of it.
Yeah, I'm going to talk right over you because you're.
I mean, like I said,
Before I go further with this, guys, Frank is here. So hold on one second here, guys. Let me show you how desperate Frank is. Let me show you something here real quick. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on. Where is it? Where did he say it? Here we go. Let's see something here. Where's that comment at? Let me show you the comment here, ladies and gents, so you can all see it. Hold on a minute. Okay, the link is available. Okay, here we go. Here's it right here. So he said the link is okay. That link's still available. Couldn't get anyone to come on. Okay, Frank. So you came late, as you always do. You also ate the lead paint, as you always do, and you forgot. I'm sorry, you didn't hear what I said in the beginning. And what I said in the beginning is that show was supposed to be done tomorrow, and I can't do it tomorrow. So I'm doing it right now. Do you understand? Or do I need to go get the yellow bus to explain this to you? All right. Yes, Frank, that's how I'm going to talk to you from now on. You act like an adult, I treat you like an adult. You act like a brat, I'm going to treat you like a brat. All right. So let's get back to it and watch real content, not from the Geek Room, but from the Dark Ninja, an actual entertaining channel.
I'll just talk over him anyways. You got to prove damages.
Now that you guys heard of how Zoom sounds like, now I want you guys to watch this clip. This clip is pretty disturbing, and this is the type of dude Roxo follows around.
I'm your best friend.
As 8-year-old Alyssa LeMay stood in her room, a terrifying voice spoke to her.
I'm Santa Claus. Don't you want to be my best friend?
The horrifying sound coming from this Ring security camera installed in the child's bedroom, which she shares with her 2 sisters. For 5 minutes, the voice taunting the young girl, playing strange music, even instructing her to destroy her room.
You can mess up your room, you can break your TV, you can do whatever you want.
The LeMay family installed the camera just days before the device was apparently hacked.
I watched the video, and I mean, like, they could watch them sleeping, they could have watched them changing. I mean, they could have seen all kinds of things.
This just the latest hack of an in-home security.
Now, this next receipt is actually from the first page of Kiwi Farms on the Zoom thread. Zoom was in a phone call with one of his ex-girlfriends, admitted to having CP in his PC. Now, here's the clips. Keep in mind, guys, that if you ask Zoom about this, he will completely say that he was pretending that he was saying this as some sort of gag, some sort of sick gag.
Not from the get-go. I just spent a long time like denying things.
I literally told you the fucking 4th day that we were talking about everything. I showed you everything. And by the 2nd week that we were together, you'd already looked through my computer twice, and I told you everything.
I didn't know you watched, like, child pornography. I didn't know you watched, like, child pornography.
The minute you said that you were always curious
Like
about
no, like what? Oh my god.
you said that you were curious about
Oh no.
You
Oh
did.
my god. Oh
You
my god.
were high
Oh
as
my
fuck when you said it, but you did say it.
Oh, by the way,
Holy crap.
also as an added bonus, if you want to know why Drachna's OP Ed Fred, you're gonna find out during this video why he's OP Ed Fred too.
I'm gonna vomit. Like literally, you don't understand. Like I feel like vomiting when I think about it. Like
Yeah, okay. And she knows that. And she knows the effect that she has on me. And it has nothing to do with any of the shit that she brings up. Because she knows that none of that shit turns me on. What turns me on is when it turns her on. And sometimes she won't admit it, but sometimes it did turn her on. And then she felt really guilty about it. And she like fucking hated herself for it. And I tried to tell her,
I
you
wanted
can't
to
help.
fucking
Yeah.
yeah, I
And I
wanted
tried
to
to tell her,
fucking kill
you can't.
myself.
I
Because
tried to
I
tell her.
wanted
See
to
how
kill myself because my fucking boyfriend showed me.
Oh, and by the way, Frank, not today. We're gonna take a look at your Discord too, buddy, and the kind of disgusting stuff you got on your Discord, bub. Yo,
Child
it's over
porn.
for you, dude. It's
Ew.
over.
And he liked it. And he liked it.
Yeah.
Ew. Ew.
And do you hear her reaction? She immediately blames me. She completely ignores the fact that she enjoyed it.
Someone would show me child porn.
You touched yourself to it.
Roxo does hang around with children in other servers. Okay, now we got that all Roxo and Zoom lore, little bit of lore out of the way. We're going to go ahead and show receipts of Roxo being involved with everybody like in the Hater Nation sphere. First, we're going to show Frank and Roxo being buddies and
whoa, who? Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. I know.
Okay,
Frank
now we got that
guy.
all Roxo and
I
Zoom
know
lore,
Frank ain't
little bit of lore
guy.
out of the way.
Y'all
We're going to
teasing
go
me.
ahead and show receipts of Roxo being involved with everybody like in the Hater Nation sphere. First, we're going to show Frank and Roxo being buddies and getting cozy with each other.
He's crying right now. Yeah, he says he wants to.
Wait a minute, who's that? Isn't that our resident stalker? The leader of the Geekroom? The sicko extraordinaire? The one who likes to call people terrible people and Gare Bears and all this other mess? What is this sicko doing talking to that guy? I want to know. But you want to know what, though? I'm going to give Frank the benefit of the doubt. We're going to play the video. Frank ain't going to do nothing stupid in this video. I'm sure. You're right.
Apparently, Dr. Roxo is.
Dr. Roxo, you're a bad person. You know that? You're bad.
So.
Also, keep in mind that Frank is also friends with Scientist Sam, the racist. Scientist, the racist. Remember that. He's also friends with him, too. Y'all try to remember that, too. We'll look at that joke another day.
As you can see, Roxo is trying to tell Frank that he supposedly caught Tragic showing porn to minors, whenever in fact that's just a projection, as what I'm about to show here. Now, Shabisky is actually the one who has minors in his server and is over there posting porn and all that, showing minors.
Frank, all I know is you lucky I didn't know about this on GTV. You are so lucky, dude. You have no idea how lucky you are, dude.
porn pictures.
I got my hands on that.
So Roxo saying that and not providing any type of proof on talking to Tragic or anything like that is just pure lies, like how they always do.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's wrong. Only Frank's correct. Burnt toast. Wait a minute. Whoa. What does burnt toasty, your toast buddy, got to do with all of this? But we'll deal with her another day. Let's continue. Morons. 5 times. wait a minute, Frank. Hold on. We don't hang with him anymore. So by your logic, it shouldn't matter, right? But wait a minute, Frank. That isn't what you said yesterday, Frank. Come on now, Frank. Keep that same energy, Frank. Keep that same energy, Frank. Come on. Come on, Frank. Keep that same energy. On the real, when I give you the link, I bet you your coward behind won't come in here. I bet you won't come in here. But The Rock says this is over. You can't judge me, Sabella, Carrie, nobody. Ever again, you sick freak. Anyway, let's continue, ladies and gents. No, y'all gonna wait. Y'all gonna enjoy this particular stream, and y'all gonna enjoy the work of the Dark Ninja as he exposes everybody who's involved with the Dragoons. Okay, so let's get back to it. Don't worry, Frank. You can come here and get embarrassed later. Okay, just hold on a minute. You gotta be patient. Okay, I don't want you coming to my room disrupting it or whatever. I want everybody to see this. Well, G-Man, according to your logic, it should be okay. But just yesterday, I was a terrible person because I was friends with child abusers. Like, when I was quiet about this, Frank, I know it was easy for you to get away with this stuff, but now I'm talking, dude. I'm gonna do what I should have did back in the day.
Crude as fuck, aka Frank, also was gaslighting Tragic's child in DMs for a while. These people are so stupid that Frank's buddy Mothra actually had uploaded this thinking this was some kind of dunk, when they just proved how even more sick they are.
Also, let's not forget about the whole infamous clip that
Dark Ninja, I want your Cash App, Dark Ninja. Let me know what it is, dude, because you deserve to get paid for this work, my friend.
Frank, aka Crude as Fuck, made in a VR chat playing I Got Your Weenie, that game with actual kids around.
I can see it in you. You're wet from killing. I see it in your underwear. I see it in your pee-pee.
By the way, y'all hear that Kermit the Frog song? That Kermit the Frog voice? I don't know if you're watching this, Kermit Mint, but I didn't know you was part of this too. Well, until recently. But I know that's commitment. We'll talk about him in another video too. I'll prove that's exactly who's talking right now.
Your voice from murdering.
Look at he was around the left.
Got your weenie.
I got your weenie.
You got my weenie.
Here,
Give me my weenie back.
I
got your
weenie.
I got your weenie. Give it back.
Ow! Hey, dude, I'm booting off the red guy.
Which red guy?
That's Frank.
That red
guy.
Which red guy?
Also, guys, I just want to go ahead and point out that Mothra J is also a pedo. And the reason is...
Frank, how do you explain that, Frank? I want you to think about that a minute. I want you to explain that to me, Frank. Let me get the link in here real quick and get you in here. No. As a matter of fact, hold on. I want everybody to finish watching this. Then we're going to bring Frank in here from the Geekroom. And he's got some explaining to do. You know, because if G-Man's a terrible person for having invisible child abusers as friends, then certainly he's got some explaining to do regarding his friend Roxo here.
And I'm not going to show any receipts this video because it's going to be on Tragic and the Superstalkers Part 3. I'm still working on that project, but he actually is in fact a pedo, and we have a ton of receipts on Mothra J. All right, next is Underhaven. So Underhaven has been exposed by Will Kincaid. I'm going to give full credit on Will Kincaid. Will Kincaid has made streams about Underhaven being a pedo, and he provided all the proof and all this stuff. And if you don't know who Underhaven is a guy who's really close to Frank. He's an editor and producer for the Geekroom and all this shit that they do, right? So this kind of tells you that these people do not care about Roxo's past. They're already seen the evidence about Roxo in swatting and admitting to doxing children. You know, when they dox people, you know what they do? They save their information in a Google Drive. That's right. They save the info in a Google Drive. So Roxo...
And this is why, Frank, you're lucky I didn't make a contract video against you. I know you don't understand this yet, Frank. what's actually being said right here and how damaging this is to Dragnut, you, and the rest of your crew. Miss Parker, every last one of you. I know, you know, at least I think a little bit, you understand what G-Man can do with this one video alone. Forget the 9,000 other ones, but with this one video alone. You talked a big game, Frank, but when it's time to come in this room, just take that beating like a man. How about that?
Literally is a pedo. He actually is a pedo. Here's the screenshots for Underhaven, and also here's the screenshots for Underhaven's server. Underhaven
And let this be
allows
a warning
minors.
to anybody else
He
that
allows-
wants to go out there and lie about me saying that G-Man is still friends with Shanny and Rim and that G-Man is friends with Child. Let this be a direct warning against you. If I hear it, if I keep hearing it, I'm like, listen, I'm just going to just dig in your closet and we're going to see just how good of a person you are. I'm just letting people, listen to me. The Geek Room has been doing this for since 2018, I think. It is 2024. Enough is enough. 2017, maybe. But they've been doing this for a while.
Allows children in the server. And as you can tell, the children, the minors, whoever, are able to see the NSFW section. They can see the porn section. And guess what? Crude as Fuck, aka Frankie, and Mothra J are also in this server.
You know what's messed up, Frank? You want to know who's more dangerous than I am regarding you? Believe it or not, I'm not the most dangerous person coming after you. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised on how many people out there have got pages and pages and pages and pages just stuff to incriminate your. Well, you just don't know. You just don't get it yet, Frank.
Now that we have exposed their pedoism and
By the way,
fuckery,
Dark Ninja, thank you for your work. I appreciate it. We, the Christian community, appreciate it. There are some atheists out there that appreciate the work that you're doing and the work that you've done to expose this sick freak in our community and the friends that he actually keeps. Or he used to keep. But me and Frank will talk about that in a moment when I bring him in this room. But the point is, see, the Geek Room dragging out some of these YouTube people think, if I just ignore them, you know, they'll just go away. Let me tell you something. You can do a lot, but you cannot just rip the information out of people's brains. Once they see it, they can't unsee it. G-Man's a terrible person because G-Man's got imaginary friends who are child abusers. See how stupid you sound, Frank? You have no, man, you just don't get it yet, Frank. You really don't. This is just
and this is the reason why they don't care about each other and how they're actually all pretty much got their hands filthy. And a lot of them are actually pedos. So this explains why they don't give a shit about Roxo. One of the reasons.
And a lot of them don't got a basis for their morality. And if you believe that you evolved from pond scum, what's stopping you from doing the things that they're doing in these videos? They don't have a basis. They're not grounded in right and wrong. They believe they can literally do whatever they want to whomever they want. This is what they believe. But the buck stops when you come to G-Man. I have said this for years. If you start a fight with me, listen, I could be quiet for 4 years. You start a fight with me, you have to be prepared to finish it. Unless I tap out and just admit that I'm wrong. When Frank comes in here, I'm sure Frank's going to bring up some of the stuff that I said. But you're going to see the difference between Frank and G-Man. G-Man don't got a problem owning his stuff. G-Man don't got a problem with that. My question is when is this dummy gonna understand that he is not in a position to judge anybody on YouTube? That's my whole argument.
So, I mean, if you want, guys, let's just go ahead and call them, instead of Hater Nation, why not we just call them Pedo Nation, right?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think that's a great idea. And I don't think it should be called the Geek Room. It should be called the Racist Room. Home of racism. Home of disrespect. Home of dot dropping. No channel in this community, if we count carries and the group formerly known as the Dragoons, nobody dot drops on here as much as the Geek Room. They have no respect for no one except themselves. And I believe that Frank needs to get locked up. That this guy is sick. If he ain't gonna back off, he needs to be put behind bars. Because this dude is hurting a lot of people and he's sick in the head. Still want to come in here, Frank?
Right? Because that's literally what they are and what they support. Okay, so
get it yet, Frank?
The next topic, doxing.
There's a reason.
Now,
why in the background, why Dragnut said make sure G-Man don't find out, and why certain people in the background said don't let G-Man learn about this. There is a reason why he said that. There's a reason why he believed that, because he knows once I find out, it's over. Everybody's gonna know. Not some people. Everybody's gonna know.
Here's another. I'm going to provide a bunch of evidence on why these people also don't give a shit about Roxo doxing, because they are all, in fact, doxers and condone doxing themselves. Even though they say they try to be, they try to be the arbiters of morality and say that they don't condone doxing. They disavow doxing, apparently. So here is.
They don't disavow doxing. Frank would not have accomplished his day unless he doxed somebody or talked about somebody's private life. He has no respect for his fellow man and got the nerve. He's got the gall to get on here and talk about whether or not somebody's a good person or not. He has the nerve. I am a sinner saved by grace. The grace of Jesus Christ. That is what I am. I am not some loser who turned my computer on, who decided to point his finger at everybody and claim I'm a good person when he has all of these addictions and all these other garbage that Frank is involved with.
Frank crying to the YouTube Twitter account, saying that he's been doxxed and they doxed him. And all this shit.
Frank, how can you cry about getting doxxed, dude, when your channel does it all the time, dude?
So here you go.
Hold on. Frank Wolf, he says, you have dropped Van Ball. What? YouTube dropped Van Ball. I guess you meant the. I talked to someone in the creator support and they saw the blatant doxing, said it was serious. I filed another privacy complaint. You gave him 48 hours to take the video down or you will look into it. Here's the thing, Frank. If I made a community post and I said the exact same thing that you're saying right now, you hypocrite, you would go on your channel, G-Man's mad and G-Man's angry and G-Man's this and G-Man's that. That's what you would say over and over and over again. Burnt toast. If I dropped her right now, G-Man's angry, just laugh at him. If I did it to Jules, you'll be like, G-Man's angry. But it happens to one of you. I'm telling my mommy. You hypocrite. If somebody on here I do not feel sorry for that this happened to, it would be him and Dragnut. Some people deserve to get the fuck up. You know, someone can lose their channel for being in there, and the channel owner knows and likes it. Oh, really, Frank? Can't wait to get you in here, Frank. Can't wait to get you.
Oh, it seems Yaddle the locale, you know, he actually is a locale, because if you actually pay attention to what Yaddle the petty god does, he actually is pretty funny to laugh at. So anyways, here's Yaddle the locale pretty much saying, oh, you know, we don't condone doxing. One of these people, and I'm not too sure if there's other people behind the scenes, because I haven't, you know, we haven't seen them publicly. But this one guy named FML Podcast, he's been there.
Before you get to FML Podcast, Frank, do you understand the severity of this video, Frank? Like, do you get it? Do you understand yet? G-Man's a Gare Bear. Do G-Man understand this? G-Man doesn't understand words. G-Man can't spell. G-Man, I choose not to say nothing. G-Man's a punk. G-Man's a coward. G-Man won't do this, and G-Man won't do that. And I choose not to say nothing, and G-Man won't do nothing. And G-Man's a wimp, and G-Man's a punk, and G-Man's a coward. At some point, somebody in this community is going to start using that thing between their ears called the brain, if they have one.
Their buddy, he's been in their Hater Nation circle for about 6 years, he says. And he saw the doxing from Roxo. He saw the doxing from these people using Roxo. And he's calling them out. He's calling out Security Monitor Lizard. He's calling out everybody. And it just, you know, it just sucks.
I know who Security Monitor Lizard is. He's gotten on my nerves too. But let's continue.
That as the end result, he quit his channel. He moved on. He quit the internet, you know? It just sucks. He got strong-armed. That's what these people do. But anyways, here's the receipts on that.
You got someone like fucking Roxo.
Hey, Frank, when is Drake not going to take everything that I have? I'm still waiting for that, though, Frank. You were supposed to run me off of YouTube and take everything that I had. It's 2024. Is that goal even still being taken seriously anymore?
So over here, he's fucking sending you like government names, address, your social security numbers, your mom's fucking, you know, fucking shoe size and shit. And it's on your computer, okay? Okay, let's talk about an incident that happened recently. Someone who does have information on other people right now. Let's talk about someone recently, and I know you're falling asleep because you don't care that there's someone providing doxes in your fucking community, Scream on Lizard.
Dude, why are you being so antagonistic?
Oh, I'm sorry. Jules, this is just the internet. People take the internet too seriously. Ain't that right, Jules, right? This is just the internet. People take the internet too seriously. Or maybe I should say it like her. I gotta get my stomach out like this. This is just the internet. Excuse me, let me eat this hoagie. People take this internet stuff too seriously.
Dick, because I'm upset. I've heard it for fucking 6 years.
Yeah, you are upset, but you're being a dick for no fucking reason. Because you're supposed to be providing me evidence.
Okay, fine. I'll lick your dick for you. I'll lick your dick for you, okay? All right.
No, I'm saying
fucking years I was in this community, and I've heard nothing but we do not condone doxing. We don't condone doxing, folks. We don't do these fucking shitty.
Oh man, they're lucky GTV ain't up no more because I can show you just how much they do dox people over and over and over and over again. But I do have their racial slurs saved on my phone though.
And I find out there's someone whose specific purpose in these communities is to provide doxes, not just to like fucking, you know, certain people, or to goddamn everyone who I've ever been on a fucking panel with. Has this person providing information to the fucking owners of those discords. This piece of shit right here is the fucking smoking gun that this community is full of fucking hypocrites. And Dark Ninja, Tragic, all of them can fucking use it. Doesn't that just chap your ass a little bit?
Here's the thing: they drink so much and they do so much coke and cocaine and drugs, and they're so narcissistic. You know what I mean? They're so full of themselves. They think that they can do whatever they want to people, and they're gonna get away with it. Then when people are nice and decide that they're not going to do anything, and then they continue to test them and test them and test them and test them and test them, they don't realize that butt whipping is only around the corner.
just chap your ass a little bit that fucking that we sit here and we say these things that we don't condone, but then this shit pops up. Like I didn't provide the name.
I used to be one of them people, not narcissistic, but I used to think I was invincible. I had to change a couple of the ways I do things here on YouTube and whatnot. And I'm humble enough to admit this. I'm dying to hear and see if Frank's like that. Yeah, right. Don't hold your breath.
You want me to fuck? I'm not fucking dropping the name of the person that provided those.
Show me
let
the
me guarantee.
doxing. Show me the doxing.
I did. Did you not?
Being sarcastic. Who's this? Anya Forger. I'm being sarcastic. Let me put that right there so you can see that there. I'm just being very sarcastic by me saying that. I don't mean that literally.
Read the fucking shit. He provided someone's legal name and government name and fucking address to the person who I was fucking posting my government in my community tab.
Who?
Did you not fucking see that?
I don't have any idea how valuable this information. I just don't know.
Who did you get this information from?
I could talk to you private about it, but I don't want to fucking blast him out on the internet. The only reason I put it out there because everyone's like, "Oh no, he doesn't provide that information," when he absolutely does. He absolutely has provided that information. And that's not Dark Ninja. Okay, fine. That was Frank from the Geekroom who provided that shit. It wasn't Dark Ninja. I don't use Dark Ninja as a fucking source. I might have posted that one video, but I was only interested in like the first 10 seconds of it. All right? The first 10 seconds of that video, that's all I fucking cared about. But let's face it, there's some fucking truth to it that he uses. There's some truth that fucking Roxo provides fucking people's information. There's some truth that Frank, the Geekroom, Dragnot, Miss Parker, all have fucking used this person as a source of fucking information. And
I am more than willing to pay Roxo if he's willing. Roxo, if you're watching this, Roxo, I am more than willing to pay you if you're willing to testify about what this gentleman is saying right now. I am more than willing to pay you because I know what I'm going to get if this turns out to be true, which I believe it is. I think Frank's starting to understand the damage that's being done right now.
So I sit here in this fucking community that claims it's not as shitty as those other communities. It's not as bad as them, but then they fucking do the same shit. Oh, no, now is Miss Parker like abusing her kids and living in filth? No. But you can't fucking sit here and say you do not condone something and then fucking in the back alleys, in the back rooms, or in the back chats, have somebody fucking do that.
Preach! You cannot sit there and dog on other people about doing something when you are doing it yourself. It must suck to be the Geek Room right now.
Shit for you.
Mango, send me that in Discord. I kind of feel like you're about to make an ass out of yourself. I'm not gonna lie. Because
that's the same argument that I was making on here. You know what I mean? They're going on there saying G-Man's a dot dropper. Whoa, wait a minute. Yes, G-Man has been guilty of doing that. Nowhere near as many times as people like the Geek Room and some of these other people that they're affiliated with. And they all thought it was funny. You wait until we do part 2 and part 3 and part 4. I'm going to show you how sick these people are at the end of the day. And I'm referring to the Geek Room. I want to be very specific. It's just a bonus that we're getting the rest of these other names. And you wait until I get the 10-part on Dragnut. Oh, no, maybe a 30-part on Dragnut. That one's going to take a while.
Condones doxing around here. Nobody does.
They don't. Yeah.
If Dr. Roxo is, hey,
but
can I fucking talk, or are you going to talk the whole
You gotta keep this motherfucker out of his fucking your community, and you fucking tell the fucking internet that you do not fucking want condone doxing. You will not fucking associate this motherfucker. Also, XX who fucking defends him, and stop using her fucking shit because she's worse because she brought this motherfucker into our community.
Don't you tell me how to run my fucking show. That's why you're fucking nuked out of here. Get the fuck out. Fuck right off. If Dr. Roxo is doxing people, you know what? I'm gonna slice that motherfucker straight out of my goddamn life, and he is going to be gone.
This next screenshot is fucking hilarious. Roxo is acting like he's giving the protection against me. Like, this is how delusional this whole thing is. Like, it's so delusional. imagine having to keep Roxo around because you're afraid of me. Roxo has put in fear in these people so badly that even Mothra J, the guy who has a big ego, has bowed before Roxo. Mothra J is literally kissing his ass in some of these chats. It's pretty hilarious. So FML Podcast brings up another name, and they refer to her as XX Archives. Now, XX Archives, the reason why XX Archives defends Roxo so hard is because they are both from the Plate Gang. They are both from the Plate Gang. XX Archives is Rocket. Rocket from Plate Gang. They both are from Plate Gang, the Doxxing community. Now, since let's okay, so let's give a little history on the Plate Gang, just in case you guys don't know. So the Plate Gang, their origin story started in the Ethan Ralph server. Ethan Ralph needed a group of doxers. So there was a bunch of randos that, joined, I guess, like a certain channel or whatever. So I guess what happened was after they did their little whole doxing fiasco or whatever, Ethan Ralph and the Plate Gang had a falling out. They had a falling out, and the Plate Gang now made their own server, and they stuck together.
Court name that they have then. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I tried to keep it private. I talked to you, Frank and XX, but you three didn't reply back or gave me the who, my bad, oopsies, yet kept him in your servers. You don't. Okay, I'm not gonna say that, but yeah. Sorry, as they do not. This is interesting. Very interesting. I add this with what I already got on these dummies.
So Roxo had popped in the GP stream, Gentleman Pioneer, and literally told GP that he doxed him. So as you can tell from this little encounter, Hater Nation doesn't realize that Roxo already doxed them all. He already doxed them all behind the scenes. And Hater Nation thinks that they're safe and they feel threatened, and as long as they, be on Roxo's good side, they'll be fine.
And he has good reason to laugh. And this is why Dragnut is OP Ed Fred. I'm talking about the real reason he's OP Ed Fred. Because here's the thing. These people, like the Dragnuts, Miss Parkers, the BGT, these are some cocky people. And they believe they can just do whatever they want to whomever they want, trust whoever they want. And then they think there ain't going to be no consequences. I'm sorry. Life doesn't work that way.
What they don't realize is they don't know how Roxo operates. And it's funny. It's funny to see like this play out. I mean, okay, so we're going to get into drag.
I understand Dragnut a lot better than the Geekroom. I understand Dragnut a lot better than a lot of these other people on here and whatnot. And I saw the knife coming. I saw it coming. And I warned people on GTV over and over and over and over again. I even warned Dragnut. But, like I said, people get cocky. And they believe they can do whatever they want. So you have to learn the hard way.
Now, Dragnut made a stream with me on it. Okay, we were talking about not only that Drag made a stream with me on it, he let Irate Alex jump on, and this stupid sped named Ginger Jesus that was part of the Chris clan, the first clan I defeated back in 2020. And who else was on there? Oh yeah, Miss Parker was on there too. So I battled, about 4 people on there, which was pretty fun. It was pretty hilarious. I made them go in circles and circles. Well, anyways, that's just beside the point. Okay, so Drag had made comments towards XX archives, and that was a big no-no to Roxo. after this whole deal about Roxo,
that video is actually not only on Dark Ninja's channel, but I forget the name of the other channel. You can watch it in its entirety, where Dragnut is actually being stupid and talking about XX archive. And yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, that was around the time when that dummy actually thought I was gonna fall for that nonsense when him and Miss Parker apparently got together and one of them, or Dragnut was having an affair and he was and he actually got somebody pregnant. He actually thought I was gonna fall for that garbage. Like Drag don't understand. I've been around him long enough to know when he's full of caca. And believe me, most of the time when he's on YouTube, he's full of caca.
Telling Drag stuff behind the scenes. I could only imagine what he told him. And I'm thinking, since these people have this whole narrative about Roxo, and I think Roxo has put fear in these people so much that
OP Ed Fred, he used to be Dragnut, the dragon, and everybody wanted to slay the dragon, and nobody, according to Dragnut, could slay the dragon. Then he messed with the wrong person, and he became OP Ed Fred. Yo, on the other channel, I laugh at him all the time with that one. OP Ed Fred. He used to take everything from me, but he's the one who became OP Ed Fred.
Drag actually made an apology stream. Now, Drag has made these types of comments towards women for years publicly on his streams, community tab probably. I'm not too sure. I wouldn't be surprised.
Hey guys, the resident weirdo is telling me he's getting bored. Anyway, let's continue.
Now, for whatever reason, he's being apologetic. For a fact he's trying to be on Roxo's good side. For a fact. And get this, guys. Now, Roxo is also jumping on, and he's talking for Drag. Like, he's Drag's spokesperson.
I remember watching some of this stream. But like I said, Drag stuff was boring sometimes, so I didn't watch, But anyway.
Like, where did this random guy that came out of nowhere, that Drag has been best friends with these other people on the side longer than Roxo?
I got to talk to Dark.
Where did this random guy come out of nowhere and just started running everything? That's what it seems like. Because Drag is actually well known from the Hater Nation community, or the Hater Nation sphere, or whatever. It's bigger than a community. It's like a bunch of them. But as you can see here, Roxo is also trying to control the stream. He wants to kick Wilson. Wilson is scared. He fucking jumps off himself. And Roxo's getting on panel.
Hey, you guys want to see something funny here? Check this out. Somebody said, I ain't seen no real proof of anything, G-Man. I am not making that up. It's right there. It's right there. I want to make sure everybody can see that. Anyway, let's continue.
Trying to control the narrative, and he tells us, Robin,
Christians never give any proof that God exists. Christians can't prove that water is real, and Christians can't prove that their skin is real. People are going to believe what they want to believe. I guess.
Woman, that she's an old bat, and nobody fucking cares. Oh man. These people, they're, what's funny about this whole thing, as the more deeper that these people get into with Roxo, the more harder it is. Sorry, this lens. The more harder it is to get out. And Roxo is going to gain more and more control. Him and XX Archives, they are going to get more control.
Roxo controls the dragon. Roxo's got the strings. Hey, you better get out this community and go do something else. OP Ed Fred.
Control in this Hater Nation community.
So XX had a baby recently. That's one of my kids.
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Well, why do you think we have a strong connection? So me and XX have a unique relationship. XX archives Shanny's stuff, and I use it, and that I'm the reason why XX is pregnant.
So impressed with all the fucking money we got.
So there's a connection between me and XX. Yeah, I put my penis in her. She got pregnant. It happens.
And then this dummy took a donation saying this stuff. Dragnut is so stupid.
I want to thank Dr. Roxo for being somebody who says something, and I'm going to harp on that later because that's actually going to be a very important part. No, he's not just white knighting for someone because of offense. No, there's.
Oh, and by the way,
now
before
that
somebody try to set me up, you send me a donation, you're gonna be getting it right back. So don't even try it. All right.
I understand what's actually going on. I understand exactly what's happening, and absolutely what I had said about XX, even though in jest, way over the fucking line. Point blank period. Doesn't matter if you're not offended by it or I'm not offended by it. Moments after the stream ended, Dr. Roxo and I had a private conversation and talked about it. Now I understand. Now,
also, Alex, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but apparently me being on the panel is a problem. So
You are definitely sorry, Wilson.
just going to dip out. Y'all have a wonderful night.
No, we love you.
Okay, but this is my minute. Hold on, that's Roxo, that's Dragnut, some lady named Robin, and Fab is on there, right? So this is Dragnut's master, Roxo. Okay, cool. Let's get to this.
Point. I mean, you should never apologize for a joke. Never.
It's more than a joke, though. It's behaviors and attitudes that he said he's not going to be part of. He continued, like he's not excused, so he's made an actual apology. And I don't know why there's people who don't know what's going on or like late to the party dick suckers who are coming in, but you really don't understand actually what happened or what went on. You're really just making excuses for a streamer that you like. That's all that's going on. Oh, who cares if he said a mean joke? It's not about the joke. It's behaviors outside of that. It's
Drag, are you there? Drag?
Okay, yeah, I'm here.
Are you there? You totally lost.
I'm here, and I'm reviewing the situation, and I'm understanding the logic behind the dangling particles with the cells that they're going to mix together with the deoxyribonucleic acid. And I'm starting to understand the complexity of the situation in which I, Dragnut, aka OP at Fred, aka Dummy, aka Defeated, are starting to understand all of the nucleotides and all of the cellulides and all of the bowel movements that's going on in the situation, and I'm just gonna put my hand up the bowel, and I'm just gonna try to understand the situation with my scientist coat that I never really use because I'm not really a scientist. Anyway, let's continue.
Control of this shit.
Yeah, I'm just starting to get a headache, honestly. I don't really have.
Yeah, I get it.
But it's.
What the fuck is this old bat? Why the fuck is she on here on a serious topic, just being here like chasing clothes?
Well, this is Drag's show.
All right, guys. Lastly, I'm going to provide you this awesome, funny clip about Roxo's master Zoom fighting somebody else.
We're going to stop it there. Then there's the stalking issue with Frank and the whole Bullhorn Betty thingy, because he never really did anything and there's no restraining order on Frank. So let's just take a look at this. That is the restraining order, and Frank can't say Bullhorn Betty on his channel, because if he does, he's going to be in a lot of big trouble, because our resident stalker is a stalker. He's a stalker. He's a stalker. Then there's when he went to court. I think I showed this one to everybody already. This is on YouTube, by the way, ladies and gents. I don't know any of the things that goes on in this video. I get the body cam footage. Because he needs to make a living, for crying out loud. I mean, somebody's got to defend this piece of garbage. You know what I mean? And he's qualified. I mean, I guess he's qualified for the job, even though Frank lost and he's now identified as being a stalker. Oh, please. He's harassing women, kids, adults. He's harassing everybody on the internet. It ain't just women. He's also, I believe, part of the LGBT community, and he's also trying to make straight people join his LGBT community. Frank, let me ask you something. Why is your hair longer than your coat? I'm just curious. Yeah, have you ever heard of a pair of clippers? So anyway, guys, now Frank, now that I'm ready, Frank, and now Frank, you know why I'm doing that, right? Because when I was on GTV, y'all kept saying, you guys kept teasing me like that, right? So come on, Frank. Come on, Frank. No, he did not, you doofus. Get in here. Come on so I can educate you a little bit, Frank. Because today we're going to talk about why G-Man's a terrible person and why you're a good person. This should be fun, children. This should be a lot of fun. Come on, Frankie boy. Come on. Come on. Click the link and take this beating like a man. Let's go. Come on. Oh, until he gets in here. This is for y'all viewing entertainment here. I know I said I was going to talk about Shanny on here no more or whatever, but do I even have any more of that on here? I deleted everything. Wow. I actually deleted everything. There's nothing on here about Shanny. Hey, Frank, you remember when you supported this, Frank?
Mock them, ridicule them. In public. Don't fall for the convention that we're all too polite to talk about religion. Religion is not off the table.
Totally agree. Religion is definitely not off the table, especially when Richard Dawkins himself calls himself a soft pedo, I believe he calls himself. So anyway, he has no problem sitting on men's laps and letting them do things to him and whatnot, according to Richard Dawkins. But that's his own personal business. It had nothing to do with me. But come on, Frank. The link is out there. G-Man's afraid of you. G-Man's scared of you. G-Man's shaking in his boots because of you. Come on, Frankie boy. Come on, Frank. Take this beating like a man. Yo, on a real rebuke and reprove, you need to watch this over again. This cat actually thinks he's a good person. Check out this video from the beginning when you get the chance. Frank, cut the camera on, buddy. I need to know that's you. I need to know that. No. You ain't got to cut your camera on. You can just talk. Hold on a minute. But you got to cut it on before we get started, though. Hold on a minute, because I forgot I got my paid thingy on here. So what's up, Frank? What's up, Frank? Nobody can see you. Can you do that again?
Can you hear me finally?
No. Go ahead and do what you did before. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, cool. So you don't porn bomb me and try to get me in trouble. You're just gonna do some audio. No. As a matter of fact, hold on. Because I got your audio. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. So
pretty much.
Let's do this. Let's get this out of here. And,
can you hear me?
Hold on, and let's put this. Yeah, let's get ready. So, Frank, first and foremost, before we even talk about you, you said that I had child abusing friends. Who are they?
I said you were friends with child abusers. There's a big difference between that. No, would you let me? Would you? I'm gonna calm down. Would you let me explain? I said you were friends with child. Dude, you're gonna go ahead and overtalk me. You want me to explain it, right?
I'm not gonna overtalk you.
You just did.
Wax off.
You just overtalked me.
I apologize. I'm sorry, sir.
I said you were friends with child abusers. I didn't say you are friends with child abusers. Big difference, G-Man.
No,
I know English is hard. No, I didn't. I said you were friends with child abusers.
When I went on the Geekroom, when Burnt Toast was on there, and
I wasn't on there. Was I on there? No, I wasn't.
Hold up a minute. Did you not say that I was still friends with Shanny and Rev?
Where did I say that at? Where did I say that at? Where did I say that at?
Channel.
Where did I say that at when you were on panel? Where did I say that?
It was Burnt Toast It was one of the worst performances in internet history by Bert Toast.
Can you show where I said it? Because I wasn't even on panel that night.
Oh, so let me get this straight here. Even though you're the channel owner, hold on a minute. So you're not the so basically whatever goes on your channel, as long as you're not there, you excuse from it.
Yes, because you said I said it when I didn't say it.
Okay, so where's your apology video for the Scientist Sam thingy? Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never seen it, you're about to watch it in a minute. Again, you wasn't on panel for that. You defended that fool.
I didn't defend it.
Okay, all right. If you say so. If you say so. I think the evidence.
I never defended it.
You, sir.
Show the evidence where I said it was okay to say that joke.
Why am I a terrible person, Frank? Why am I a terrible person, Frankie boy?
You're just a horrible person in general. Like, just a terrible person.
I've been asking this for 4 years. Why?
Because it took you 3 years to apologize for everything, and you only apologized when Shandy.
What did I do? Come on, I'm giving you permission. What did I do?
You stole you took someone's social security and was going to give it out.
Wait a minute. What did I do?
That's illegal. You remember when you fell for Rev?
What was
you remember when you? Would you shut up and let me freaking talk?
Are you defending
Jesus Christ?
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about when you defended Jason when they lied to you and saying that someone from our community punctured their tires. You had Mr. Parker's social security from his ex, and you were going to give it out.
From his ex? I don't know.
Yes. You remember when you talked to his ex? Because you did a whole unhinged stream video from it. I still have it.
Wait a minute. So just so I'm clear, are we talking about, is Miss Parker single right now?
Mr. Parker. I'm not even saying anything about Miss Parker. I said when you had
Mr. Parker. You mean the drug dealer?
Yes, his ex.
The drug dealer.
Yes.
The drug dealer.
His ex, the one that they don't talk to anymore, the one that you got his information from, that you talked to, you were going to give out his social security.
What was Miss Parker doing on her channel?
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter, dude. That's illegal.
Yes, it does. Hold on a minute. For those of you who don't know, Miss Parker, on multiple times during that particular stream on her channel, used my first and last name on her channel. Okay, she used my first name multiple times, and she used my first and my last name. And I kept asking her to stop, and she kept doing it. She kept egging me on, telling me to go out there and to actually use the information that I had. And I warned her, I said, you don't want me to do that. You don't want me to do it, because Dry Nut has conditioned these people into believing that I don't got nothing. Frank, cut your camera on, Frank. I want everybody to see your face. Cut your camera on. Let me take myself off of solo. I want everybody to see your face. Come on.
Did you just mute me?
Yes, I did. I want everybody.
So we're gonna go back to G-Man tactics. Okay,
let me see your face.
Why do you need to see my face? Why do you need to see my face?
Cut your camera.
Why do you see my name? Why?
Cut.
You are deflecting.
You are.
What did Mr. Parker do?
I cannot have chaos on my channel. Just cut your camera on. It's a rule. Thank you. Okay.
I don't have to cut my camera on.
Yes,
I'm in my car right now.
You where?
I'm in my car right now. I'm doing something.
You ain't got nothing to worry about then. Cut your camera on.
No, I'm not going to cut my camera on. You stop deflecting from what you've been done.
That's one rule you're not going to follow then. Great. You'll get a receipt for that one. So when I come to your channel, that's at least one rule I don't got to follow that you have on your channel.
No, you don't have to cut your camera on if you come to my channel.
When I say you come to my channel, you got to cut your camera on. Cut your camera on.
I'm not. Stop deflecting and ask me your questions, G-Man. That's what I'm here for.
Let's get to the Miss Parker stuff. Yes.
Yeah, let's get to the Miss Parker stuff where he was going to give out his social security when he didn't do anything to you.
Yes, concerning Miss Parker.
It was Miss Parker, not Mr. Parker. Mr. Parker didn't do anything to you, and you was going to give out.
This is why you're getting muted, because I need to finish my statement. Okay. When I got on YouTube, and I still have this stuff on my StreamYard, okay. But when I was dealing with Miss Parker, not only did I reveal what her name was, but I revealed where she lived. I revealed her driver's license. I revealed everything about Miss Parker. Frank, do not interrupt me, okay? Because this is going to be important. Okay, I did that. Yep. You want to know why? Because Miss Parker, every opportunity she had, she dot drop me. And no matter how many times you tell people to stop, of your community, they just kept doing it and doing it. Then you're laughing at me, saying G-Man's he's mad. He's full G-Man. Hold on a minute, because you ain't telling the story correctly. Why don't you tell everybody that Miss Parker was going on Facebook and other forms of social media, dropping the ever living daylights out of me? You think I didn't know that, right? I know so much right now. I don't even know what to do with half the things I got right now. So don't give me that garbage about what this woman wasn't doing.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Now, now, I want to let my audience know something here. Just because Miss Parker was doing that does not excuse the fact that I did those things. And I've already addressed those things on this channel. That is old news. I've already addressed it.
Okay, then shut up about the stuff that I've done.
But whoa. We're gonna get to you in a minute. Right now, it's still on me.
I'm waiting. I'm sitting here in my car. I'm waiting for you to get to me because Jesus.
For why I am a terrible person.
Because I've already addressed you're a terrible person. Did you ever apologize to Scientist Sam for doing the Nazi salute to him?
Let me get some salt.
Did you ever apologize to Sam for doing the Nazi salute to him?
A Nazi salute?
Mm-hmm.
You talking about when I was on the G-Man channel and we was talking about the racist joke?
No, that was way before that, I think. No? It might have been around the same time. I don't know.
Sure
You were with Shanny. No, you were with Shanny, and Shanny was talking about papers. And then you did the Nazi salute right in front of
Yeah. So in proper context, show everybody what you're talking about. Let me get ready to screen share this. Go ahead.
I'm on my phone. I don't have the stuff to do it.
Go ahead and show everybody. Come on.
Everybody has seen it. Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Why don't you go
in the proper
ahead?
context, you were talking about. Oh, you want? Okay, here. I'll tell you the proper context is when Shani got caught saying the N-word again, and then Jules called her out, and you talking about something about free speech or something like that. You can't say these things. Where you're at. Shani said, "Where are your papers?" And then you did the Nazi salute. That was the proper context of it.
No, that wasn't the proper context.
Yes, it was.
The proper context was this: Scientist Sam believes that he made a harmless joke. Scientist Sam does not believe he has to.
So doing the Nazi salute, two wrongs don't make a right,
G-Man.
Frank.
See, I'm going to mute you again. You see, you got to let me finish. I didn't interrupt you. Look, okay. So Frank, sorry.
Yeah, you did.
Scientist Sam believed that he made a harmless joke. Okay, talking about somebody can't breathe. I can't breathe. Have you ever been George Floyded by a fat woman before? You know what I mean? So he doesn't believe he has to apologize for anything and whatnot.
He already did.
So I decided.
He already apologized.
This happens to you. So if you're going to tell people the story.
Oh, so you're going to be anti-Semitic towards him just because he made a bad joke. That's smart.
No. We both know that I confronted Scientist Sam on multiple occasions on this topic. And I said to Scientist Sam that that you need to apologize for that because a lot of us are offended by it. And he doesn't feel like he has to apologize to anybody. He went in the background and apologized to the black friends that he had in the background, but he was too puffed up and proud to do it in public. And to be perfectly honest, I really hope GP did do what he said he was going to do, and that's basically make it mainstream or what that idiot said on YouTube. I really hope he actually went about doing it. Because I'm telling you, we was going to do some stuff over that thing. And he didn't want to apologize.
GP's already moved on.
You know what I mean about it and whatnot. He's supposed to be somebody rich and influential.
All right, so we already addressed this. Can we go on to the other shit? The other stuff you want to talk to?
Why am I a horrible person? Because I can't wait till it's my turn to get on you. Good.
No, go ahead. No, this stream is about me, is it not? I mean, I'm the one with the cum dripping out my nose and a cockroach.
This is a response to you calling me a horrible person. This whipping that you're going to get in the next few videos is all about you continually calling me a horrible person.
God, stop muting me. Jesus Christ, and let me answer.
Destroy the Geek Room until somebody tells me why I'm a horrible person. Because
didn't you excuse child abuse for about 5 years?
I did what?
You excused child abuse. You saw the child abuse firsthand.
This is going to be good. So for 5 years, I knew about child abuse.
What Shani and Red were doing. Yes.
Can you give me proof of that, please?
You were in the house with them.
For
you saw how
years?
dirty it was. You saw how dirty You saw how dirty the house was, and you said, "Oh, it's no big thing." You saw.
That is not what I said. And you said that I knew about this for 5 years. May I see the proof of that, please?
How long have you been friends with Shani?
Are we talking about off and on? Because I've never
Off and on, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Off and on, you can excuse like a year if you was not friends
You
with
said
them.
I knew about child abuse for 5 years. Start with the first year and then give me the last year on how I knew about it for 5 years. You liar! Show me.
I don't know how long you've been consistently her friend.
Listen to me.
We've only been on here for about 5.
Your argument is that for 5
Jesus
years,
Christ.
I knew about the child abuse that was going on with Shani. For 5 years, I knew about this. This is what I'm talking about. You knuckleheads get on social media. Hey guys, we know G-Man, and let us tell you about G-Man. You don't even know what the heck you're talking about,
G-Man
dude.
doesn't wash his
Only
pee-pee.
5 years of me knowing that Shani is
G-Man
abusing
has
kids.
a UTI and cream on his back.
Okay, great. So you can't do that. So here's the thing, Frank. You ain't got nothing on me. So let me just talk about.
Okay, let's go ahead and just talk about me so I can get off of this.
So Frank, yeah. So you can go and then I'll talk about the man who lives with his mommy real quick, okay? Afterwards, he's right here in the background. So anyway,
and he pays my bills.
So wait a minute, Frank. Hold on a minute. Time. Okay. So let's start off with Dark Ninja. Let's start off with that because this other stuff is easy. Let's start off with Dark Ninja. You said that Dark Ninja was lying about you, right?
Did I ever say that?
Oh, so he was telling the truth then. So tell me something. How do you?
So here, let me explain. Hold on, wait. We had Roxo in our community for a little while before I realized what a horrible person he was. He tried to DC Meteor Girl to Sam, and then we kicked him, which was a couple of years ago.
Apparently, you were doing a lot more than that with him before you kicked him out of there.
What else? If you want to know the whole thing about FML, I can explain it to you because I explained it about 1,000 times. So with the FML thing, at that time, I was getting seriously doxxed. Like my phone number, my house, my everything. My mom's name was been put out there, and this was before the court case. I had been completely doxxed, like just everything. Like my house, pictures of my house was everywhere. So I started getting random texts, and I got a text that was claiming to be Miss Parker. I backtracked it, and it was coming from a town. Now I knew a town in somewhere in Texas. I knew that Dark Ninja lived there, and I asked Roxo, and I should have been more specific. And I even told Dark Ninja. Dark Ninja knows all this. Me and him had a conversation about this. I just wanted to know in what town he lived in. I should have been more specific. He gave me everything, much more than I wanted to know. I had never once released that information. And I even told Dark Ninja, I was like, hey, look, stop texting me. If you text me, I'm going to pursue legal avenues because that's pretty much harassment. He already knows about that. So word got out that I did it, and I owned up to it. And I was like, yes, I asked for Dark Ninja's information because I wanted to know where he was living, so I knew who the texts were coming from. Because it could have either been from Megs, it could have been from Tragic, it could have been from Dark Ninja. So figured out who it was, talked to Dark Ninja. Me and him actually buried a hatchet not too long ago.
Yeah, that's not what I heard. So anyway, so what about
really? Because I never talked to minors. What minors? Whose minors?
Minors in the video that was up there. What
that
about
wasn't a. I never talked to
people who are talking to minors.
Hold on. That video, that was a group of guys talking to each other. Now I will say, hold on.
Was you
shut up and let me explain. Let me shut up and let me explain, G-Man, because you're over talking me.
I'm sure your lies are gonna work out, but go ahead. I'm sure you think you're gonna be telling the truth.
That was a bunch of guys talking in the VR chat with that. It was public. What we should have been was more aware of people who are around us. We never said anything to a child.
You definitely thought about that. I think most.
Yeah, and that is something. That video is what, like 3-4 years old, and that's something that we have all said like a long time ago. Like, yeah, we should have been more cognitive about who was around us. We shouldn't have made the joke. No.
So anyway,
now how was I talking to minors? How am I a pedophile?
You were talking to minors. Everybody heard you talking.
That
to
was
minors.
I was not a minor. I was talking to. That was commitment.
Do you take it in the bucket?
No. We're not jumping ships right now. That was not a minor. I was talking. No, we're not jumping ship. I'm keeping you on track. We were not talking to a minor. I was talking to adults. We were talking. I was talking to adults.
Yes or no?
I was talking to an adult.
Yes or no?
I was talking to an adult.
As an atheist, do you take it in the bucket? Yes or no?
I'm not an atheist, dipshit.
I apologize. What are you?
Anyway, we are going back on subject. How am I a pedophile when I never talked to minors?
No. You're definitely that. You're definitely that.
Tell me what minors have I talked to?
Wait. Hold
what
on.
minors have I talked to?
Everybody saw you.
What minors have I talked to?
Everybody saw you talking about
what minors have I talked to?
Tell me something. Why
what
are
minors
you
have I talked to?
Bullhorn Betty? Isn't she like twice your age or something?
What minors have I talked to?
Why are you so interested
what
in
minors
Bullhorn
have
Betty?
I talked to?
Why are you so interested in
what
Bullhorn
minors
Betty?
have I talked to? We're not jumping ship. What minors have I talked to? What minors have I talked to? What minors have I talked to? What minors have I talked to, G-Man?
How do
What minors have I talked to, G-Man?
How do you explain
what?
How do you explain this? By the way, go check out
Explain
Carrie
what?
after this, guys. Anyway, so how do you explain this, Frank?
That is the first court case that got dismissed.
Oh, so tell me something. Can you go on your channel right now and make a video about Bullhorn Betty?
Neither can she.
No, can you? Yes
the
or
judge, no. You were not there. The judge told us both that we are not to mention each other.
Why are you not allowed to mention her? Come on,
we are not allowed to. We are not allowed to mention each other, or one or the other can do.
Why you can't do it? Because you're a stalker. That's why.
How am I a stalker? I have not. How am I a stalker? How am I? No. You have to have proof that I'm a stalker. You have to have proof I'm a stalker, G-Man.
Huh?
Do what?
You're a stalker. I mean,
I'm not. No. What did you say about my relatives?
I'm eating one of your relatives. You are evolutionist. I'm eating one of your relatives.
Evolutionist.
Banana. It's one of your relatives. Yep. So anyway, I know you're searching and looking for something that you can take out of context, but you're not going to get that today. Why are you stalking this poor woman?
I'm not stalking anybody.
Poor woman.
Show me how I was stalking them.
Okay. Hold on one second.
Show me how I was stalking them.
Where is it here real quick? What is that document right there?
That document is the case that got. That document is the case that got.
No.
Shut up and let me finish, dude. Jesus Christ, you keep over talking me.
And according to this document, you lost. I actually have proof.
Oh, you're talking about where I settled, where they said that I have destroyed their mailbox, even though I've never been out of state of South Carolina.
Even though you settled. Well, if you
I did settle, because you know why? Hold on, wait. You know why? Because my lawyer said it would cost. I don't even know why I'm entertaining this idiot. Yes, I settled. Which one? Which court case is that? Because one got dismissed, one I settled.
Because this idiot is going to destroy you. That's why you're entertaining.
Only thing that you're destroying is like just.
No, I'm destroying you. I'm going to prove to you that you never in your life ever again should say that G-Man.
G-Man is a horrible person because he excused child abuse.
No, you can't prove it. I actually will prove 10 times.
Yeah, I can, because you sat there and said Shani was a better mother than everybody else. When everybody was pointing out the abuse, you said Shani was a better mother than everybody else. So,
well, she definitely smells better than you, I think. All that oily hair you had going into the court case or whatnot. Listen to me.
I took a shower.
You need to go pray for Dragnet to come back in this community, because this is the best shower.
I could care less. Like, Drag's got his own thing. He's doing.
You're a stalker and you're a pedo, and you say you
show
don't
me
take
where
it
I taught the minors. Show me where I taught the minors. Show me where I taught the minors. Show me where I taught the minors.
Nobody can prove you taking it in a bucket.
Who cares if I take it in the ass? Who cares if I did? That'll prove I'm bi more than.
Listen to me, dude.
Show me where.
Now. Listen to me. You got.
Show me where I take it up the bucket. Show me where I take it up the bucket.
Hold on a minute. You went on your channel and you made a song stating that G-Man was gay. You have been running with this narrative. Hold on a minute. You've been running with this narrative for a while. You don't like it when people do this to you, do you? Right?
Four big guys.
Bring people on this channel
and they bust in my eyes.
You like it in the bucket. Trust me, it's gonna happen.
Because I made fun of your nightmare using Gary quotes here.
Like Dragnet humbled himself, and you are going to have to admit that you ain't all that in a bag of buffalo wings. I wish Carrie was here and some other people.
Carrie, can I say something real quick? Carrie, I love this for you. That this is a guy who is that you defend, Carrie. I love this for you. Good
Tell
job.
me something. How long you been affiliated with Teddy Bear? 55.
I've only spoke to Teddy Bear twice.
Okay, so how long you been friends with him?
I'm not friends with him.
How long you been business associates with him?
I've not been business associates either.
Okay, so I'm done with you. Okay, so let's bring Tad in. Wait,
hold on. Why are you done with me? Like, you haven't proved nothing.
Tad it, cut your camera on, Tad it.
Hold on. You haven't proved anything. I want to know, show me the proof that I talked to minors. Show me the proof that I took it up the ass. Show me the proof I'm a stalker.
No, you do take it in the bucket. I'm going to bring your boyfriends on here.
Are you jealous? Do you want? Are you jealous? Are you thinking about my bucket?
That's the Tatted Jedi, ladies and gents.
Are you thinking about my bucket?
That is the man. All right, see, he put his camera down. I don't know why he did that. But this is the man
because it's hooked up for overview.
Picking up heavy weights. He doesn't know the difference between picking up heavy weights.
And this is a guy who doesn't know the difference between a mortgage and buying a house for $1.
900 pounds, but doesn't know what endurance is. How you doing?
I know what endurance is. I know you're terrible at it. We've seen your scores. We've seen your scores. You're bad at it. Dude, you came, you finished behind a 75-year-old.
Hold on a minute. Let me see. Yeah, that is true, though.
You did finish behind a 75-year-old. He's a badass 75-year-old.
I know people that are older than him that did better than him, but that's besides the point.
And you brag about it, and you still suck. I don't do marathons. You bragged about it, and you suck at it.
What do you know about marathons, sir?
I know exactly how to run marathons. I was in the military. I was in the military. I had to do ruck runs longer than you've ever done in your life.
4 marathons. You like watching the
I don't watch marathons. They're boring.
That nature. You know about
You're really bad at marathons, though. I know that. I like to point out he's the one on sugar right now.
You don't know
I do.
about it.
I absolutely do. I absolutely do. I've written programs for people who've won fitness physique competitions.
When are you going to move out of your mother's house and become an adult?
When are you going to show me proof that I live at my mom's?
When are you
going to show me proof that I live at my mom's? Show me proof that I live there. Show me proof I live there. Show me the proof that I live there. So you're lying again.
I'm not
G-Tard is lying again.
You're the one who lies.
G-Tard is lying again. I don't never drop the dock. Show me when I drop the dock.
Yes, you are a doc.
No, I'm not. Show me when I drop the dock.
The last time I went into the Geekroom, dude, you attempted to do it.
Are you lying again? Oh, you're worse than Frank because you're lying. You're worse than a pedophile because you're lying, like Frank. You're lying again. Show me proof when I'm lying. Let me show me where I live with my mom. You're lying again. G-Tard is lying again. This is funny.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah, I do. I do live with my mom. Show me proof that I live with my mom.
I don't have time for all that right now.
Oh, because you don't have any proof because you're a lying piece of shit again.
Why are you friends with
who? Frank? Because Frank's not a pedophile. You don't have any proof of it because you're lying again. Nah, sorry. You're full of shit. You're full of shit again. He was talking to minors. You've never played an online game before, have you? Have you ever played an online game? Have you ever played an online game? Have you ever played an online game?
Why is it that Roxo owns you so much?
Have you ever playing an online game?
Why is it that Roxo owns you so much? Because if it's true,
I don't give a fuck about him.
All of this information.
Oh, good. I already kicked him out of the community. It's fine. That's fine. I don't care.
Contact Roxo. That's it.
Look at me not caring. Have you noticed me not caring? Look at me not caring.
Of course
Nailed it.
You care.
I don't give a fuck. I could give 0 fucks. You live on here. I don't.
No, I don't.
Yes, you absolutely do. You make a fanfics like of me living with my mom. You live on here.
What happened to the Geekroom? What happened to the Geekroom?
We don't care.
What happened to the Geekroom?
We don't care.
Have you bowed down to carry it? Have you bowed down?
No, fuck that bitch. She's boring as fuck.
She's better than you.
No, she's the only one still covering Shandy because she has a lonely ass life.
I'm not even that crazy about him. Is better than you.
Cool. Don't care.
Better than you.
That's absolutely not true.
What happened to OP-Ed Fred?
That's not how you say that word. It's op-ed, Fred, you illiterate dipshit. It's called op-ed. You're a illiterate dipshit. No, it's op-ed. That's what OP stands for. It's op-ed. It's a word. It's called an opinion piece. You're really dumb.
So what happened to your
You can't read. Dude, you can't fucking read.
That you claim could never be destroyed.
Dude, you can't fucking read.
What happened
Dude,
to
you
him?
can't fucking read.
What happened to him? What happened
He just got
to
bored
him?
of this shit.
Dude, you got some.
That's why we don't interact with you very often.
Got some cows to go milk. Got some chickens to roost or something like that.
I'm milking a cow right now.
Of course, no. You're
Yeah, it's you. No, it's you. Still you. Still you. Have you got hit by a car lately? When's the last time you got a UTI?
Like Lucy, just like Lucy. Oh,
Cool. Evolution, you don't understand.
Of course you got UTIs. And
You
I
don't.
keep telling you to go see a doctor about that. Of course
I've
you
never
got
had one, but you had one
Of
so
course
bad
you got UTIs. You don't even know what a UTI is.
You thought your back was broken. You're such a piece of shit. This is great. Oh my god, urinary tract infection.
What is a UTI, Taddy?
Urinary tract infection.
Okay, you never had one of those before, right?
Yeah, because I've never had a dirty dick like you.
So what do you know about it?
I've never had a dirty dick like you.
Okay, so you
Stop doing naked push-ups in the sewer.
Why do people get UTIs? Oh, wait a minute.
From not cleaning themselves.
Let me tell you guys the origin of the dirty whatchamacallit that they're talking about. This YouTuber on here by the name of, and don't go nowhere, Taddick, because you're gonna like this one. You heard what he just said. He cannot say he didn't say that. You heard what he said. This is why I like having Taddick on here, because Taddick's stupid. He don't know when to be quiet. He said that G-Man had a dirty whatchamacallit, right? Guess who else said that? His leader Dragnut and his other girl on here by the name of Hana Zubi. She was the one who said it, right? I got on here. I showed everybody I was at the doctor because I have sciatica, okay? And I was dehydrated. And then they started going around saying that G-Man had a dirty whatchamacallit. And after I corrected them over and over and over again, they kept saying this. Let's listen to Taddick say it one more time before I bring up the big issue on why this is important. Taddick, why don't you say that one more time, Taddick?
Oh, that you don't wash yourself?
Dummy, come on.
Yeah, it's pretty relevant. Look at you.
Okay, cool. So these were the same people too that accused me of rape on YouTube. The same Hannah Zubi, the same Dragnut, and now this dummy. This is why I love when Taddick comes on this channel. Because when I say he's dead, he's brain dead from all of the lines of coke he smokes, I'm telling you, dude, he is the poster child. I can get this guy to admit to any of these things that these people did if I get him to talk long enough.
Hana Zubi has never accused you of rape. Hana Zubi never accused you of rape.
The Geekroom said the same thing. Are you not going to backtrack and claim I never said that you never said those things? Tatted.
Hana Zubi never accused you of that.
Yes, she did. And it wasn't just her. It was 3 other people too. And you went to Shanny with that mess. You should ask me how I know this.
No, Shanny came to them with that mess.
You should know you should find out how I know this.
Shanny doxed you.
I'm going to destroy what
Shanny
left
doxed
of
you.
your pathetic YouTube.
Shanny doxed you.
When I say that Miss Parker don't got no
Shanny
credibility.
doxed you.
Now you ain't gonna have no credibility.
I don't care if I have credibility online. I have a real life.
And I quote, because I got my doctor's records. And I said I will show people my doctor's records and why I was in there. I was dehydrated and I had sciatica. You told me I had a dirty whatchamacallit. And isn't it ironic that the same 3 people was going around saying I raped somebody?
They weren't doing that. You're lying now. You're lying again. You're lying again. Show me proof that Hana Zubi ever accused you of rape. Show me proof that Hana Zubi ever.
Real G, and everything that you say in this video will be used against you, dude. So don't even go there with me.
So you're lying again. Cool. Cool, you're lying again. Glad you're lying again.
Here's the thing, Taddick.
Lying G-Man.
Audios, Taddick.
G-Man's still a terrible person.
Out of context, Taddick. When you are attempting to prove that G-Man's a bad person, when in reality you.
No, you're proving you're a bad person right now.
I'm sorry,
you're lying on people again.
My bad. I completely forgot what I said in the beginning of this video. We're both terrible people.
Yep.
You're a sinner, and so am I.
Yeah, you're a liar.
You heard that, ladies and gents? I'm using that clip on the G-Man channel. He just admitted as an atheist that he's a sinner. He just validated.
I'm just using your stupid definition. I don't give a fuck.
No, of course you don't, because you're too stupid to understand it.
No, because your religion is fucking stupid. It says bats are birds and whales are fish.
I told you.
And you can make cows in front of striped trees and get striped cows. It's really dumb. It's a dumb religion. Don't believe it. Especially if this dude believes in it, it's really bad.
You were smart. You came on there using big words and you thought nobody could actually understand it. And then you got trounced.
You call Veckel a daddy. Why'd you call Veckel a daddy?
Veckel's one of my best friends on here.
Yeah, why'd you call him a daddy? Is he putting it in your bucket? Is he putting it in your bucket? Oh, G-Man.
Beckel is a real friend.
Oh, is he?
Beckel doesn't betray me because I think I'm getting more super chats than the other channel is. Y'all ain't no real friends. Y'all some
we don't give a shit.
People.
Why did we cover David Anthony? Do you know why?
Ted, okay, concerning David Anthony and what I said in my video, all I'm saying is that there's nothing wrong with that man monetizing his YouTube channel. And
we don't care about that.
Even if he's talking, hold on a minute.
We don't care about that.
Even if he's talking negative about me.
Yeah, we don't care about that.
About me all he wants.
That's not why we covered David Anthony.
I'm not going to interrupt you, and I promise. All right? David Anthony has a right to be monetized. He earned his 1,000 subscribers, and he has a right to earn revenue. And for some reason, you and Frank and Riff and the Blue Meanie and these other people that's on your channel seem to be jealous every time somebody gets monetized.
You're already wrong. You're wrong.
Let's hear what you got to say.
Okay, so the only reason we ever covered David Anthony is because he was drunk streaming and oversharing and being a giant goof. That's the only reason we covered him. He's really boring, but hey, he got drunk and made himself look like a jackass, and then drove 4 hours later after being drunk off his gourd and drove while drunk.
I'll tell you something.
That's why I reviewed him.
David Anthony has that you don't. David Anthony has more experience with Shanny and Rev than you do. As a matter of fact, it could be argued that David Anthony knew Shanny and Rev before me, and that David Anthony had more interaction with Shanny and Rev than me. It could be argued.
Yeah, what did that have to do with anything I just said?
No. Just hold on a minute. Meaning he's more relevant in this community than you.
We don't cover Shanny and Rev anymore.
Hold on. Yeah, yes, you do. Stop it. So here's the thing, now, okay? David Anthony is more relevant in this community than you ever will be. David Anthony knows me better than you.
We don't cover you or Shanny and Rev.
A lot of people in this community. Okay.
Oh, so you're just full of your own shit.
Let me tell you something. David Anthony is a lot of things.
Retarded.
And a lot of them things are not positive. But I tell you one thing. I tell you one thing about David Anthony. David Anthony has something called a heart. He has a heart.
Yeah, it's covered with fat and it's about to explode.
Black like yours. Tell me something though, Tatted. Since I have you in here. Let me just play this here real quick.
Four big
guys. I got you in here.
And they busted my ass. Oh, this stupid joke. Yeah, it's not a racist joke. It's an insensitive joke.
Finish.
You're really stupid. Dude, we've already...
Maybe a couple of times after like a war. Are you saying you've never been George Floyded by a girl? Nah.
And what channel was that done on, Tatted?
It's not a racist joke. You're stupid.
What channel was that done on, Tatted?
Joe Mamas.
What channel was that done on, Tatted?
It was on the Geekroom.
It was done in the Geekroom.
Also not a racist joke. You're very stupid.
Tatted?
No.
Did you not make excuses? And by the way, please lie. Please lie. Please
not the channel owner. No, I didn't.
Did you not make a bunch of excuses for Scientist Sam in that joke like you just did a minute ago?
No, it's not racist. It's not an excuse. It's called definitionally true.
You hear that, ladies and gents? We got this pale kid over here telling me, a black man, what's racist and what isn't racist. Oh, this guy's hilarious right here.
What's my race?
Tell me something. Why do you
What's my race?
Racist so much,
What's my race?
Person?
What's my race?
Aren't you Puerto Rican or something like that?
There you go.
Aren't you Puerto Rican?
Yes.
Aren't you Puerto Rican?
Yes.
You would think that you have a little bit more sympathy for
No, I can read, unlike you can.
In this country, considering what's been going on in Guatemala and Puerto Rico and Mexico.
What has been going on in Puerto Rico? Ooh, tell me about what's been going on in Puerto Rico.
All the drugs that we have in the United States.
Tell me what's going on with Puerto Rico. What's going on with Puerto Rico? Nothing. You're really stupid and you don't know anything about anything.
You know Spanish, don't you? Adios. So anyway, ladies and gents.
Yeah, you did a racism of Spanish yesterday. That was really fucked up. When you thought Midwest Grow guy was Hispanic, he's not. And then you did like a Mexican trope about it. That was racist as fuck yesterday.
Supporting a person who's a stalker and is affiliated with one of the most racist.
Yeah, all that shit's true. Got him. Got him, boy.
Racist channels.
Don't take him seriously, by the way. Never ever take this dude seriously. Do what I do.
I would say that your channel is more racist than the Black Hebrew Israelites channels.
Got him.
That's how racist you are.
Yeah, got him. Yeah, got us. We're definitely racist. Whoa, yeah, we're so racist. The most racist ever. Oh my God, you got us.
How does it feel to be a friend with a stalker? Because I know nothing about that.
Oh, the stalker. Huh. Let me think about this. Huh. Are you talking about Bran?
I'm talking about Frank. And I want to know.
Oh, you mean when he... Okay, G-Man. Quick question. Okay. So
no. Stay on topic. Stay on topic.
It's gonna be on topic. It's gonna. Okay. I am saying a topic. You haven't even heard what I said, stupid. God damn, you gotta pay attention. Focus. 2 seconds.
Whoa! No saying the Lord's name in vain. Get off the sugar. Go ahead.
I literally told you to get off the sugar, but okay, cool.
No, you need to get off the sugar. Get off the sugar. Relax. Go ahead. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Like you are. So, G-Man, say I told you that you have a fine, but to fight it in court, it would cost you $6,000. But the fine itself is just $500. And you know you're never gonna get the $6,000. What would you do?
I would pay the $6,000 and get my name cleared. That's what I
would do. Because you're really terrible with money.
No, I'm not terrible.
That makes sense. Yeah, you are.
I understand.
No, the only thing you ever done with money correctly was steal.
I understand that in order to make your
the only time you ever made a bag was stealing a home from.
Hold on a minute. I was in the middle of talking and you interrupted me, and then you get mad at me when I mute you. Okay, so if normally if you didn't want to be bothered with the person, yeah, pay $500. But if I want my reputation to be clear and I don't want my reputation to be thrown through the mud, of course I'm going to pay the $6,000, kick her butt in court, and keep it moving.
Yeah, no one cares about their reputation online. That's the only thing you care about.
I got to disagree with that. That's why the two of you are making so many excuses for Scientist Sam, because you care about.
No, it's called being honest instead of a liar like you are.
Taking it in the bucket, and you guys don't like me.
Show me proof of any of that.
I don't like other people saying that kind of thing.
Show me proof of any of that.
On your channel,
I bet if you saw Frank taking the bucket, you would watch.
Fantasizing about me. I am not interested in you. I am not interested in Frank, and I'm certainly not interested in BGTV. You people are weird.
You've made multiple streams about us in the last few weeks, and we haven't talked about you in like a year.
I have.
Yeah, because you have nothing.
Thousands of videos hundreds of videos about me, especially when GTV was around, and especially when you pretended you cared about Jade.
Yeah, that wasn't us.
Yes,
you're lumping a bunch of random people together because you're not smart enough to realize it.
Don't worry, when I'm done with you.
You're very stupid.
I'm done with you. I will deal with the rest of the morons that's in your group. But I'm dealing with the people right now. Okay, I'm going to get around to getting to Burnt Toast, who needs to learn how to mind her business. And then I'm going to go out there, and I'm talking about like this. I'm not talking about calling her a hoe. I'm not going to do that. I've already done that, and
underage.
I'm talking about coming with factual information. That she is running with delusions of grandeur and fiction, and not running with true information. And
you have nothing on Burnt Toast.
And it's not. I got something on all.
You have nothing
on all of you. Oh yeah, just like I didn't know Miss Parker was married to a drug dealer.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Just like I didn't know that Miss Parker, I'm sorry, not married to a drug dealer, was dating a drug dealer.
Not me, so I don't care. Not me, so I don't care.
Wait a minute, hold on a minute. Do you realize how many people gave Miss Parker donations believing that man was her husband?
Don't care, not me.
According to you, I'm wrong about this stuff. Now you don't care.
No, I'm talking about me and Burnt Toast. Those are the two people, but your brain can't focus on one thing at a time because you're very dumb.
That goes, you're a toast, buddy. That person?
No, she doesn't say that. She's never said that.
Yo, on the real.
She's never said that. She's never said that.
Listen to me. Toast is not as smart as you guys like to make her think she is.
She's smarter than you, which, you know, my dog is.
To be friends with the stalker. You haven't answered that question. I don't.
He's not a stalker.
Yes, he is. How long have you been a friend with this stalker?
I've never been friends with a stalker. He's not a stalker.
How long have you been friends with the racist?
We're friends. G-Man, me and you aren't friends. You're a racist, but I'm not friends with you.
No, Scientist Sam is a racist.
You're racist as shit. Your Spanish rant yesterday was racist as fuck.
Scientist Sam is a racist. I am not a racist. Okay? I love everybody.
Yeah, your Mexican rant last night will disprove that.
I want to see you.
I don't love
I
you.
want you to come out of this atheist delusion when you pretend there ain't no God.
If there's a heaven, and I would have to be around you, no thank you. If there's a heaven, I would have to be around your dumb ass. No thank you. Hell, please.
You are definitely a delusional young boy who needs to become a man and move out of your mommy's house. That's what you need to do.
I've bought more houses than you have. And for more money, because you only bought it for $1 because you stole it from your poor friends.
You got an expensive PC and blah, blah, blah.
I do.
Blah, nobody cares. That stuff doesn't even matter. Who cares?
So I don't live with my mom's.
Money doesn't make you. Character does. And that is something
you have none.
You don't have. You're crazy.
Wait, how come we haven't paid your child support yet?
You realize that in this community, I'm the only person that can honestly sit here and say that I don't care what nobody thinks.
Lowell, you just spent a whole entire 10 minutes.
Not only that, but I ain't afraid of none of you. There ain't nobody in the Dragoons that G-Man fears. I ain't afraid of nobody because that same energy that you come at me with, you're getting it 1 billion times back. And then you better hope I decide I'm going to stop. The only person
we don't care what you do.
Or stop me from coming after you guys is Beckel. Beckel coming with the scriptures.
We don't care.
G-Man, the Bible says love your neighbor the way you love yourself. G-Man.
No one cares.
I know how you feel, G-Man. He's a leftist and everything and whatnot. And as soon as that Bible's quoted,
you don't know what a leftist
I become Bruce Banner again. But the second I get around you and you start getting
no
on
one cares.
stupidity, I become the Incredible Hulk and I have to smash.
Is that what you think you're doing?
By the way, shout out to the Dark Ninja. Love the documentary.
You're killing with the delusion of grandeur right now.
No, I'm not delusional. You are.
Yes, you are.
I'm having fun. That's what I'm doing. I'm having fun right now. I'm having fun doing to you what you attempted to do to me for the last 4 years.
No, I never put you backstage because I'm not a pussy like you.
Yes, you did. Anybody, when you get a chance, go to his. You know what?
You're a giant pussy. That's fine.
So full of it, it's not even.
You're a giant pussy.
It's coming out of your mouth, you liar. Tell me something. Why are you so jealous of Sabella?
I'm not. She has no teeth.
Why are you jealous of a working woman? At least she works.
I have a job, dumbass.
Oh, okay, I forgot. Yeah, you have a job lying for Frank. Yeah, but tell me something.
Engineer.
Why can't you be more like her and actually get a job and work?
I'm an engineer.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're a joke. You're a joke.
That's cool. I don't care what you think because you're a loser.
You're a joke, a social media joke. You used to.
That's fine. I don't do social media stuff. I don't care.
What you had to say. Then
none of us have ever cared.
Games. Then you discovered G-Man, and y'all thought
we still play video games.
All this money off of G-Man.
I'm playing video games right now. I'm playing Madden.
That's great. Go get a job. This is the same thing.
I already have a job.
On the joystick and go get a job.
Still have a job, and I actually pay income taxes unlike you.
You live off your
because you're avoiding child support.
Stop lying, dude.
You're avoiding child support. That's fun.
In here. I'm sorry, what?
You're avoiding child support. Since you're just making up random claims,
wait a minute. You pay child support? I didn't know you had kids. How old are your kids?
I'm saying you're avoiding child support, not me, because you can't listen.
How old are your kids? I didn't know that you was paying child support. What is it? Is it too hard for you to go buy some food and some clothes for your kids?
I have a dog. I don't have kids. Because you can't listen. You're very stupid.
It's Daddy Jedi, right? Adios. So anyway, guys, that's what happens when G-Man takes the Geekroom. They always get the smack if down later on them. The smack if down. And some people in here talking about G-Man losing it and all this other stuff and whatnot. I assure you, they're not worth me losing it. I assure you of that. They're not smart enough to lose it. But I'm still impressed with how fast it took me to get Tatted to tell on himself. Man, I didn't take no time. Wow. So anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video. This is part 1 of the embarrassment of the Geek Room. When part 2 is going to come, I don't know, because I'm a busy person. I have another channel I have to run. But and by the way, if you want to know that channel, it's called XXOO54. 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 The G-Man channel. If you want to hear some intelligent conversation as opposed to that goofy mess that you hear over there at the Geek Room, that dying YouTube channel that's dying a horrible death. So anyway, guys, Frank, here's my advice to you, dude. Before you talk about somebody's behavior on the internet, in all seriousness, getting back to being serious again. If you're going to get on here and talk about somebody's behavior, dude, you probably shouldn't be going to court for stalking. You probably shouldn't be on here talking to minors the way you've been doing. And you probably shouldn't be having friends who are into some really sick stuff. Remember what you said to me? I was a terrible person because I was friends with Shani and Rev. Remember, I was friends with Shani and Rev. I'm a terrible person. Look at the people that you were friends with. Look at the things that they were doing to little kids. I'm just saying. Then on top of that, Frank is afraid to come out. Frank is afraid to come out and say, you know what, I take it in the bucket. Don't worry. We'll establish how I know this and why I know Frank is a little on the weird side and whatnot. When we take a look at those discords that he has. That's going to be the next video. When we take a look at the discords, we take a look at what was said in his discords, because I've been dying. Been dying to share these things for a long time. Y'all thought I was making that stuff up when I said that I was creating fake accounts and going into their disc. You people just don't get it yet, but you're gonna understand. You're gonna understand big time why the Geek Room is finished. And then when I'm done with the Geek Room, who would be next? Let me see. I think Irate Alex deserves a G-Smack. I think it's about time I got him my attention again and dealt with him actually being friends with these weirdos. Irate Alex, if you're watching this, G-Man's coming. All right. So, Sabella is making an interesting point here. And I think I need to point this out again. This is how you know the Geek Room don't watch the channel. So Sabella says this. He says, you can take 10 seconds to make fun of us having fun in the snow. Surely you can provide evidence of her propping up G-Man. Let me say this right now. All right. Number one, Carrie. Okay, so the only reason I was on Carrie's channel was because of the whole Shani thing, and they wanted information about Shani. I donated to Carrie's channel because Carrie was doing a better job than a lot of other people, and honestly, just doing a good job in general, going after Shani and Rev. All right, but I don't think I've seen the video where Carrie was promoting my YouTube channel, telling people I have excellent content or anything like that. I have never seen Carrie actually do that. This is one of those things where we agreed on something, and that was exposing Shani and Rev, and we worked together. Well, we didn't work together, but I made my videos, she made her videos, and then sometimes she would review mine. That's the only reason I recommend the channel, because she does a good job with dealing with Carrie. All right. The reason why now I'm going to be straight up honest. The reason why I say Carrie is number one, and the other people obviously wasn't doing all that good, to be straight up, is because that's true. It's true. I can't name another YouTube channel that consistently deals with Shani that does better. I know Breezy was doing it for a little bit, just breezing. Drader does it when he has time. David Anthony's doing it now. There's what's that one? Celebrity Juicer, he was doing it, and a couple of other people. So she's not propping up my channel. If I come, I think what it is that when Carrie sees me make a point, or when Carrie sees me talking about something interesting regarding Shani and Rev, she'll cover it on her channel. If I get on here and say something, because there's been times I said things about Shani and Rev that she didn't cover at all. So it's not like I'm in the background. Hey, Carrie, how you doing? Out the kids? Hey, let's have a beer together and whatnot. Let's go out there. We're not doing that kind of stuff. That kind of thing is not happening. So the Geek Room is not going to be able to provide that proof. I've seen almost all of the streams when my name was mentioned in it, and I don't recall her propping up Sowing and Reaping or anything like that. The Geek Room is... Uh-oh. This is going to be interesting. Guess who's here? Okay, so the show isn't going to be over with yet, but let me make sure that this is who I think it is first. Let's put this up here. If this is the Gentleman Pioneer, let's hear what you got to say, Brock. What's up, GP? If that's you.
Yeah, that's me, brother. What's going on? God bless you, bro.
God bless. God bless, man. Did you enjoy the thrashing to the Geek Room?
I'm not going to lie to you, man. I haven't been over here in probably like a year and a half, and
Oh, okay.
I called, you came up on the algorithm again, and I was like, oh, G-Man going against a Geek Room. So what's going on? Like last time I was here, everybody was like had an understanding. Like what's happening? I need to be caught up.
I
What's
had him in
really
the
going
room.
on?
I showed some videos with the Dark Ninja talking about Frank and his extracurricular activities. I showed the restraining order from Bullhorn Betty. I don't know if you know anything about that. And I questioned him on whether or not he likes to take it in a bucket. And then I did some trolling. You know what I mean? So they was in here and we got the and I think I entertained a lot of people that don't like the Geek Room. But
what I mean, I'm just asking, what started this again? Like, what started this?
The Geek Room keeps calling me. They keep saying that I'm that I'm a piece of garbage and I'm a terrible person. And I keep telling these people that I don't believe in good and bad people. I believe that everybody's sinners. Obviously, you heard me say this before. And I believe that that I'm not a good person. I don't claim to be a good person. You're never going to hear me say I'm a good person. I say that I'm a sinner, just like Taddit was. And you want to hear something funny? Taddit sat in this room and agreed with me. I got to get that clip.
Oh, he agreed with you? Okay, cool.
Taddit actually agreed with the Bible. It was hilarious. I wish he was here to see it.
Wow. So I guess the understanding is over. Y'all back at each other's throats again.
No. It's not like that. It's not like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm dealing with the Geek Room is something of a hobby now. And I mean that. Like the next time I make a video, maybe a month from now. I ain't thinking about those two. But man, I think I proved my point today that they don't need to be going out there calling somebody a terrible person. If you're caught on YouTube doing the things that he was doing and everything.
No, I get you.
And I was supposed to do this yesterday. I was supposed to do this tomorrow, but I got things I got to do tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to do the original show with Dark Ninja and with the other guy I was going to have on here.
Okay. All right. I mean, but what did you get out of this? What did they do to you to make you come at them? You said they said something about you. What they do to you?
They said I'm a terrible person, and that's not the reason why I did it. You know what it is, GP? To be perfectly honest,
what is it? Bro?
Some of these people, obviously from the Dragnet side of the spectrum, because there's two spectrums. I've divided this community into two.
Okay.
There's this new community that watches me, and then there's the Dragoons, the ones I've been dealing with like for the longest or whatever.
Oh, so you got a group of new people that watch you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not talking about them. They're fair with me. They'll tell me straight up if they think if I'm goofy or whatever. I like them. They're actually fair.
Okay.
But the people that I was dealing with during the GTV days, still got a bone to pick with them. But it's not full time. I think my last 16 or 17 videos was on my G-Man channel. I'm bringing back the great debate community. I'm doing more stuff on Clubhouse and things like that. And when I do get time to address the Geek Room for something that they said about me, I'll come on here and do it. Because in the past, I was quiet about it. I mean, you know all about this. So I was quiet about it. No quiet days are over.
Okay, so let me get this right. They started with you now by saying that you are a horrible person and you just getting back at them. So this is like an average back.
No. It's a response to them telling me I'm a terrible person. I said that in the beginning of the video. I don't believe in this good person, bad person stuff.
I mean, you always said that.
I believe I'm a sinner, and I believe that apart from Christ, I deserve the lake of fire. I've said this on YouTube a quadrillion times. But for some odd reason, they need to come on here and say that G-Man's a terrible person. And I'm like, okay. I invited Frank on here. I said, Frank, tell me why I'm a terrible person. I wish he was here to hear what he had to say.
No,
I wish he was here, because I apologize for all of that. I either apologize for all of that stuff on this channel.
No, I understand. You did that. You apologized like crazy.
I apologize for a lot of stuff, but
that's the last I would say you apologize.
Yeah, I apologize. Listen, you remember when I called Burnt Toast a whore?
Yeah.
I apologize for that on this channel. I apologize to Miss Parker because I thought Miss Parker was lying about Shani, and I thought that the Geek Room was lying about Shani, and I thought that Dragon was lying about Shani and them.
Okay.
Obviously, my mind has severely changed since I've gotten to know who and what they really are.
So
Shani and Rev has done nothing.
Your perception of them.
Shani and Rev has done nothing to show me that I could. Shani and Rev thinks I'm brainwashed, and they think that these people got to me. No, it ain't that. The fact is, I've been around those two long enough then you start taking a peek at these archive channels because they were stealing my stuff. But then I would see like the Shanny and Rev stuff, and I would watch some of them sometimes, right? And then me and you talked on the phone about this, and I would actually see what Shanny and Rev are actually like.
Okay.
I was like, well, they're not really lying about this. I mean, this is how they really are. You know what I mean? So,
well, you can understand that you have
the big straw for me was when Rev was offered a job not once but twice, and then turned it down, and then lied to me and made it sound like they just needed somewhere to live till they got on their feet. The community's correct. The only reason Shanny and Rev always had the intention on living there forever.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you did. Now, to be fair, G-Man, to be fair, I know you apologize, but to be fair, you have overlooked some of their shenanigans in the past, but you apologize for that. So that's why I think my confusion is that you apologize for the shenanigans that they did that you overlooked, the things they said that you overlooked. But why are y'all like? I don't understand. I understand where you're coming from. They're calling you a horrible person now, but we both know that that's never going to stop.
I know it's not going to stop.
The content. Probably.
What I accomplished today,
it never stops.
What I accomplished today is this: they sat there and said that I'm a terrible person. They gave their reasons why they said I was a terrible person.
Some of the reasons.
Like I said in the past, I wouldn't say nothing. I said something this time, and I challenged them on why am I a terrible person, and nothing stuck. So I got on him about what I know about some of the things, a little bit about what I know about him online. You know what I mean? I haven't even gone into his discourse and some of the disgusting stuff that him and his community is into and whatnot. I haven't even gotten to all of that yet.
So it's more.
To show him that these days are different. Nobody's going to get away with calling me a terrible person and then think they're not going to get a receipt. It don't work that way no more.
So you got more information, more receipts.
You have no. When I end this stream, I'll show you. You have no idea. You have no idea.
Stream, but oh wow.
Like before, I had a little bit. Now, oh my god.
But okay,
I have a lot.
Could you just indulge me in this? What was the reasons that you're a horrible person? I just like to know what was some of the reasons they came up with.
You want to know what Frank said?
Yeah.
Frank said I was a terrible person because I was friends, and according to him, I was in past tense friends with Shanny and Rev. That's why I'm a terrible person. I'm a terrible person because
I don't know if that makes sense.
I threatened to oh no. This is my personal favorite. Putting Miss Parker's information on YouTube, and that's why I'm a terrible person. And we're just gonna forget about all of the stuff that Miss Parker put me through. You know what I mean? What she was doing on the DL. Yeah, right.
Okay. Let me address the first one what you said, because now that sounds kind of like off. You are a terrible person because you're associated with a couple of people that's a horrible people. That's why you're terrible.
It gets even better. According to him, I knew about child abuse for 5 years.
So you knew about them? Did you?
No, I did not. For 5 years?
It's a long time.
They only lived in the house for a year and some change. What are they talking about? And then they were living with the uncle for about 2 or 3 months. Well, actually, maybe 2 months. I don't know about no 2 or 3 months. 2 months they were living with the uncle.
I'm just saying, G-Man, that's kind of unfair if somebody tells you that. If you stop being friends with somebody that's terrible, a horrible person, and you apologize for even associating with them, I think
I didn't apologize for associating with them.
Oh, okay.
I apologized to the community that was going after them because I accused the community of lying about them. And to this day, Shanny and Red believe I'm brainwashed. I'm not brainwashed. The issue is that these people, even the Geekroom, they're correct about what they were saying about Shanny and Red. They just are. I've never heard Shanny and Red make a video where they countered everything that was actually being said by the Geekroom or Drag or a whole lot of these other people. What I have seen them do is get on here and talk about stuff with providing no evidence whatsoever.
Okay,
I know for a fact that the things that they're saying about them is true.
Okay, well, you disassociated yourself from them, right? You're not
right. So Frank keeps freaking this stuff up.
I don't say how that makes you a
he
horrible
did it on
person.
this guy called Teddy Bear's channel where they came over there. I think Todd, I don't know if you remember Todd Malaco. He came over there. Oh, G-Man, you're a terrible person. You were friends with child abusers. You know what I mean? And then the Geekroom came over there on their platform and they were saying, G-Man, terrible person. I said, dude, you got a lot of nerve to call somebody a terrible person
with somebody
that you went to, dude.
I'm saying, like, if you still was friends with them,
by the way,
make you a terrible
Dark
person.
Ninja,
If you were still friends with them, yes, that would make you a terrible person.
No,
not when you stop being friends. When you wake up and realize, hey, I'm with some terrible
I'm still a
people.
terrible person.
Oh, so you're still friends with them?
No, I am a sinner, just like
Oh,
everybody
okay.
who's
Okay.
watching
All
me
right.
right
Yeah,
now.
absolutely. I understand.
Some of us
Mhm.
are washed with the blood of Christ, sanctified and forgiven. You know what I mean? And we're being made and conformed to the image of Christ. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So the only person I recognize as being good is God. I'll sing God is good all day
Absolutely.
long.
God is
Me,
always
on
good.
the other hand, I deserve the most torturous
Yes.
part of the lake of fire that exists.
Absolutely.
I know what I deserve, and I know how often I should feel it and get it. You know what I mean? But all this talk about you're a good person, I just wanted to show them the hypocrisy. And I'm just getting started. I'm like I said, the next video I might do maybe in February.
Well,
because I got a lot of
I can
plans
say
for
this, G man. That makes no sense as they using Shani and Red to call you a terrible
God, now
person after you woke up
check it out.
and left, stop associating with them.
Our resident seminary student says, "I literally never said that."
Okay.
God,
I'm
that
just saying that
video
makes
is
absolutely no
Teddy
sense.
Bear's channel, you liar.
So okay, so I did catch the ending part of Tatted. What was his reasons about you're a bad person?
Who's had it? What?
Yeah, I
Wait,
caught the
hold on.
end of it.
If you caught the ending of it, then what did you hear?
I heard where y'all was just bickering, and then you say bye.
No. Go watch the replay, and you can hear what he actually said. The point of the matter is that those two are saying that G-Man is a terrible person because of the things that happened during the GTV days. You know what I mean? And a lot of that stuff was already addressed on this channel. I've already dealt with it. And I can tell who's watching this channel and who isn't. I can tell when my audience is predominantly Geekroom people or Dragoons, as opposed to this new community.
Well, I came in.
Hold on a minute.
Okay.
I can tell who's in my audience. You know what I mean? When I start reading the comments or whatever, right? But when they come to my channel and I see patterns of people asking me certain questions and doing certain things or whatever, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I believe now that there's a certain way that you should go about dealing with them. So if you really want to know what he said later on, it'll help the channel. Watch the replay.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely catch the replay because I'm interested now to see what's going on.
No. You can watch. You can watch the replay.
No, I said yeah, I'm gonna catch the replay because I'm interested to see. So I'm gonna replay
I'm not
this
talking
later.
about that now. You can talk about it when you can when you watch the replay.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now I heard your little spiel about Terry.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. So, because I just want to address this to my audience here.
Okay, absolutely.
Okay? In the future, if anybody comes on my platform or goes or even goes on their platform and say that G-Man's a terrible person, and they say, okay, G-Man, you're a terrible person because when you was friends with Shani, and then I do some digging and I find out that you did this, and this, you do understand that same energy is going to be used against you. I'm just letting people know that. All right. Dragnut's done. Y'all have no leadership. He is op-ed Fred. Done. Jules. Done. Okay. The Geek Room. Done. BGTV. He's forced to talk about everybody under the sun. He ain't talking about me consistently no more. Done. The Dragoons are finished. I'm only interested in destroying what's left of the Geek Room. Now, some people might think I'm wasting my time.
I mean, to be honest with you, G-Man, that's a pretty weak argument to say that you was associated with Shani and Rev, and that's why you're a terrible person now when you disassociate yourself from them. That's pretty weak. Because we did have a couple of people in this side of the community. This is my knowledge when I was here. We did have a couple of people that was real doxers that was going to people's lives. And they was in the community in their community associated with them. So it's kind of like a weak argument. So, it's a weak argument. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't think I think
Dark Ninja, what's up? Oh, hold on a minute. GP, hold on a minute. I am a fanboy of this guy. Hold on a minute. Dark Ninja, even if it's for 2 minutes, come in here real quick. Let me give you the link. I want to compliment you on how you open up your channel, man. Here, there's a link for you, Dark Ninja. Please click the link. I would like to finally meet you.
Well, that's a guy that archives everything.
He's worth meeting. He's worth meeting. Have you seen his openers for his videos?
Yeah, I've seen it. They're hilarious to me.
Oh my god! Yeah, I wish when I first got on YouTube I had those openers. I wish I would cover my
face. You want to do those type of openers, the ninja, the ninja openers. So you want to do that, the ninja openers?
It ain't just that. He does this when he makes a point. He does this when he makes a point, and then the opener he does like when he's like becoming Super Saiyan or whatever. So, and I enjoy his little documentary videos he make when he goes about exposing people. He's thorough. It's good.
Oh, you're gonna see the next video he drops. He's gonna drop something else. Well, I just want to come on here to see what they talked about, because I hear you talking to about the Geek Room, and I hear Carrie name was mentioned at the end. I'm like, who Carrie? Oh, Carrie, the new reactor to Shanny. So that's all I wanted to do. But all right, I'll catch you up later, G man.
Yeah, Carrie ain't really got nothing to do with this. She's doing her own thing. My thing is that
I don't even know who she is. I just hear her name.
The Geek Room is walking around here acting like they're angels and acting like they're saints and acting like they don't do nothing wrong while going around judging everybody's character. They're judging Sabella. You know what I mean? They're out there judging Dave. They're out there judging me.
They talking about David?
If you're gonna do it,
hold on. They talking about David Anthony?
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
David Anthony, Sabella,
no, not David Anthony. That was like, wasn't he like over there with them?
He was a supporter. I told you they turned on all of their supporters. They're turning on all of their old supporters.
Hold on. Now, what did I miss? Are you serious?
Go to the Geek Room. Go to the Geek Room and go watch it, and you'll see. But Dark Ninja, I saw you in my chat.
Wow.
Let me show people this here real quick.
Nobody's shielded from criticism, but David Anthony. Now I probably need to. I'm in something totally different, so I don't have time to be focusing on this. But David Anthony, G man, you pulling my leg, G man. Stop it.
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I mean, did you forget about what they did to Grand Ultimate? Come on, they don't care about their own people. They'll turn on anybody.
He's definitely.
Remember when Miss Parker turned on DC Media Girl? Come on.
Well, DC Media Girl is.
They're not loyal. But you know what? Miss Parker's single. I hear. I think Tad said that Miss Parker's single.
That's none of my business, right there. I don't even care.
I mean, I think I did remember you complimenting her one time. Why don't you go check her out?
I never complimented Miss Parker. I don't know where you get that from. When was that? Now you have to show receipts on that, bro.
I'm wrong. What? You never said that. I'm just joking with you, man. You never said that. For the record, Gentleman Pioneer never said he wanted Miss Parker. He
never once. No, it's not. Listen, I'm not saying nothing bad about the woman. The woman could do her own thing. It's just not for me. Not my cup of tea.
Did you know that she went to rehab? Did you know that she went to rehab?
Oh, I didn't know. She's in rehab?
She was in rehab, and I guess she's out now. She stopped drinking or whatever. I think.
Well, that's a good thing. Much respect. Much respect to Mrs. Parker.
A lot of strength and character to do that.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. That's a positive thing.
She's still a troll, but at least she stopped drinking.
Bleed that out. Rehab don't get rid of the trolls in you. I'm just happy that she recovers. She's doing better with her life. I don't know if she is doing better, but I think coming from recovery, you would do better. So much respect and love for that. That's all.
Yeah, David Anthony finally got monetized, so now he can receive.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay.
I'm actually happy for him.
Congratulations.
God knows he's been trying to do that for a while, but he's
congratulations. Man, a lot has happened, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, David Anthony monetized. He can get super chats now. He does his videos against Shanny. I wish he would stop cussing so much, but it is what it is. So
when the last time you talked to Lubis?
I'm tired of listening to all this cussing in this community, huh?
When the last time you talked to Lubis?
Lubis?
Yeah.
Lubis comes on my G-Man channel and gets on my nerves with his simpleton self. Lubis don't know nothing about nothing. Honestly, one of these days I got to find out what his speciality is besides Spanish.
Lubis is cool. He makes me laugh.
Oh, by the way, for those of you who don't know, Gentleman Pioneer and Lubis was doing a little bit of a what is that, like a podcast show you two was doing?
Yeah, we were
talking about me.
Yeah, we were talking about you. Absolutely.
Talking about me and other people, right?
Yeah, you and other people. Then after that, I was gone. I went over to Girl World and I saw talking about Negs in DC. I don't forgot about the Shanty verse, but it's good. It's good to hear you. It's good to hear that you're doing good. I was just kind of confused on what's the misunderstanding here. But now I know.
Listen, I might take you up on your offer, by the way. I might take you up on your offer.
Okay, absolutely.
Let me show you in the private chat so you can see what I'm talking about. Can you see the private chat? Give me 1 second here.
Yeah, I don't think I can see it.
Hold on.
Man, I don't see it. I can't.
Hold on a minute. I'm giving it to you now. You see it?
Oh yeah.
Don't say that out loud.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. Listen, that's not a thing, brother. Just
I'll be in the area either tomorrow or Monday. So we'll talk.
Okay. All right. Well, not tomorrow because I'm going to church. Then I'm going somewhere with my family after church.
How's the ladies doing?
Oh, they beautiful. Everybody's doing great.
No, I'm not talking about your family. I'm talking about the ladies, the ones that you used to have come on your show.
Oh yeah, they're doing wonderful. They're doing wonderful. Listen, this is not built for everybody. Everybody's doing good. They living their lives. They progressing in life. That's all that matters. But I'm about to hop off of here. I appreciate you letting me on, G-Man. I really do.
Yeah, no problem.
Listen, man, just text me and let me know whenever, whenever you're ready. All right, brother. God bless. Thank everybody for coming.
If you do another Gentleman Pioneer show, send me a link.
Absolutely, I will.
All right,
all right. Bye-bye.
All right, later. Okay, Dark Ninja, I'm gonna give you a little bit more minutes, a few more minutes to be able to come in here. You want to actually say hello and everything. But if not, I'm gonna go because I would like to have you talk about Frank for a little bit if you want. Because according to Frank, Dark Ninja, you two apparently patched everything up. Y'all buddies now. I would love to hear that. Because if y'all was buddies, then why is this video still up here? You know what I mean? That's one of the things I meant to ask Frank. I was so in the moment that I forgot to ask him that. I mean, if they're so buddy, then why is this video and this documentary still up here? Frank. Hey, Frank, why don't you come back on here, Frank? Dark Ninja is in the live chat. Frank. I think Frank understands. I think that Frank and me came to an understanding today. I think Frank understands that I'm the real man around here, and he's a little boy. He needs to chill out with the name calling and telling me that I'm a terrible person. And I think Tatted is the one that needs a little bit more of a spanking. We'll work on that. And maybe we can humble him a little bit, and we'll see. All right. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. You can go watch the replay of this a little bit later. I do not have anything entertaining to play here because I deleted everything. And most of the videos I got here is going to offend this audience, so I can't play any of this. I got some stuff on here that edifies some Christians, but I have nothing on here that's going to edify non-Christians on here. So that being said, guys, hold on. Let's do this for old time's sake. If you want to be able to engage in great debate conversations on this particular YouTube channel, come to the G-Man channel. Probably Monday or Tuesday. We'll probably be discussing anything that has to do with patriotic morality. You don't know who's going to show up. I've had people on my channel. I've had Arnold Ross show on my channel. The amazing. I've had a bunch of people. I have TV celebrities on my channel. What's that guy named General Hospital on my channel? I think it is me. You guys want to engage in that. Oh, by the way, Todd, that was very interested in having a debate with you about morality. You keep bragging about having this theological degree and everything. Why don't you come to the G-Man channel? Let's see how good you really are. It's time to be serious. All right. Dark Ninja, again, thank you for the documentary and closing, fighting the good fight and dealing with, Frank and all these other people in here. Thank you for exposing Dark Ninja. Continue the work. I'm going to try to support your channel and try to promote it to get you more subscribers if I can. All right? I have another channel that's about 13,000 subscribers. That's my B channel. Definitely going to talk about you over here. Check you out. The channel is hilarious. I love it. Absolutely love it. Better than a Geek Room, that's for sure. And you do a better job at exposing people. So, okay, Todd, I'll let Bethel know you're afraid. All right? I'll definitely know that let them know you're afraid. You want me to link to my other channel? Dark Ninja, what you got to look for is this. That's my other channel. XX005. By the way, guys, if you're not subscribed to the Dark Ninja, go to his YouTube channel. He's got one of the best openers on the internet. Love it, and I wish, you know what, Dark Ninja, I might buy the rights to it. That's how much I like it. I talk about your channel a lot on YouTube and off of YouTube. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right. So we're gonna wrap up this video. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Geekroom, y'all better do better than this. Y'all gonna get destroyed. Y'all better do a lot better than this. All right. Later, guys.